It's the Liars for Hire. It's the Liars for Hire. It's the
Liars for Hire. Everybody, welcome to episode number 40 of Liars for Hire.
Play the theme song.
Play the theme again, just in the background. Everybody, this is episode 40 of Liars for Hire. And as you know, every 5 episodes, baby, we do questions. And today is no different.
We're taking questions.
We're taking questions. We asked on Twitter and also on the Discord, the Patreon Discord, for questions. And now, as our financial obligation, we will answer them. So I hope you're excited for a rousing good time, because I am.
I'm aroused.
You better be excited. You better be fucking excited. I have to pee. Can I pee first before we do any questions?
Yes,
God.
fucking go pee now.
All right, cool. I'll be right back.
Uh-huh.
Awesome. Great.
Can you believe this fucking guy?
Let's talk about why we didn't do anything for a week.
Elden Ring.
Figuring out moving plans. I'm severely depressed.
Mostly Elden Ring.
Mostly Elden Ring.
Mostly Elden
I've been
Ring.
using Elden Ring to combat my severe depression.
Yeah, mostly Elden Ring, like I said. I mean, they know why we didn't do it 2 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
Because of Elden Ring. Because that was 2 days after Elden Ring came out?
Yes.
And now we're not doing it. We didn't do it last week. I think just because we were doing things. We were just all busy.
We were
Partially
super fucking
because
busy.
most of our free time was taken up by Elden Ring. And so we just didn't record. Because what we do is the Liar schedule is we record on Thursdays and we record the podcast on Sundays. And because of Elden Ring, we didn't. Former President Barack Obama has tested positive for COVID-19.
No,
Obama,
not my president. No. He's gonna be fine.
Oh, he's gonna be completely fine.
Yeah.
I'm also now this is the What's Happening tab on Twitter. Now I'm kind of just looking at what's happening on Twitter. And another thing is it's Marie Day. It's like Mario Day, March 10th, but except for now it's Marie, and so people are posting pictures of her with big fucking tits and cleavage.
Who?
Marie from Splatoon. The white hairs of the Barnacle sisters or whatever the fuck. Yeah. So
Whatever.
Hey, what do you think of Marie Day, bud?
Marie Day?
Yeah.
Yeah, people are posting art of Marie, of Callie and Marie from Splatoon, and it's just because Mario Day was March 10th.
Oh,
so
whatever.
Now Marie Day is March 10th. Yo, and this one she's got her feet out. Yo, let's go. As you know, this is the episode where we answer your questions, so we're gonna do that now.
I have a question.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
While I was
What's
in the
up?
bathroom,
What's up?
Hungrybox posted a YouTube post. Did a thought experiment on Twitter and wanted to see how YouTube handles it.
Okay.
A genie comes down with a magic button that will revert everything back to March 11th, 2020, exactly 2 years ago. The only difference is, COVID will have never existed, and everything you've done / experienced for the first 2 years will be reset. Would you press the button?
Yes.
Jackson?
No.
Okay. Well, 59% of the people on Hungrybox's post decided that 6 million people probably, their deaths were in vain. So, might as well.
Oh, I
just
wasn't
take
even
them
thinking
dead.
about them. I just wanted to be back in Japan.
That was the first thing I thought of.
I'm not
Fucking
hitting
loser.
I'm not fucking. What are you talking about?
You don't know anything.
41 people voted yes. 59 people voted no. COVID never happened.
So those 6 million people.
Those
didn't
6 million
die.
people. Hey, sorry everyone. I guess these fucking YouTuber people just really liked the past 2 years, I guess.
I didn't
Straight
like
up.
them, but I needed them.
Straight up, I wasn't even thinking about the 6 million people who died. I literally was just thinking I would like to be back in Japan.
Because they don't fucking talk about it.
Yeah.
Nobody talks about how many people died. They're just like, oh, the case numbers are down, right? Yeah, cool. No mask, no nothing.
Yeah, it's rarely brought to the forefront of my attention. because I'm an idiot and I don't think of it on my own accord.
And
Mostly.
speaking of keeping your attention to other things, welcome to the questions episode of
Welcome to
Liars for Hire.
Awesome start, everybody. Let's begin. First question. Yes?
Ask it. No, I'm mad. Ask it.
At what? No, what are you mad at?
How did we transition from damn, look at Marie from Splatoon 2 and source filmmaker with big tits to did you know that 6 million people died from COVID?
Because I literally said it.
Yeah, it's because Robbie brought it up. You fucking freak.
Thanks, Robbie.
You fucking bitch.
Oh, no problem.
Thanks for keeping me fucking tame.
First question.
Uh-huh.
Is Lyra hung? No, she's alive and well. She was not. So far she's not done any crimes. And so no, I don't think she. There's no reason for her to be executed. Next question. This isn't a question, but somebody just said "Yo, mama."
Fuck you. Ban that person.
I already banned them from the Patreon. They're fine.
All
Thank you.
right, cool. Thank you.
You know who you are. Fuck you.
Next question. Favorite animatronic from FNAF?
Toy Chica
that guy-
because she's like slam. What?
That guy, the guy who made that, donated money to kill transgender people.
Toy Chica because she's like built like that.
Toy Bonnie.
Should we
I would
delete
fuck
the Five
that.
Nights at Freddy's video that you really wanted to play?
No. It's
Oh,
a funny video.
so it's
It's a funny video. Why would we
oh,
delete
okay,
it?
so it's fine when you do it.
Oh,
I
we don't
answered
do
the
we
que-
don't do these for a week, and this is how we're doing it now.
I answered the question. I said Toy Bonnie. No, wait, fucking, I'm an idiot. Fucking Glamrock Freddy. I'd let him slam my cheeks, dude. Obviously. That's an obvious answer.
Oh,
Alright,
we can
looks
talk
at
about
camera.
we can talk about security breach animatronics.
Yeah, that's a Five Nights at Freddy's game. Of course we
Cool, Toy Chica.
can. Well, not
I don't-
Glamrock Chica?
No,
I don't have
Yeah.
a favorite. I don't.
Yeah, you do.
I don't know.
It's Foxy. Robbie's favorite is Foxy.
There you go.
He has a fucking plush of it in this. You have a Foxy plush in your home. I saw it the other day.
That was Jay's.
I woke up and one of the first things I saw was your little Foxy plush hanging over your TV.
That's Jay's.
I cannot
I live in a
believe-
house with people. You idiot.
I totally forgot that you actually have that in your home, and it is not yours.
Yeah, it's definitely not mine.
It's Foxy. His favorite is Foxy.
My
Next
favorite's
question.
Foxy.
When's the last time you showered? Have you considered becoming a never nude?
No,
Yesterday.
Yesterday.
6 hours ago I showered.
No, 2 days ago. 2 days ago because I didn't shower the morning before I went to Seattle. I was going to shower, but then I was like, I want to get out in front of the school buses that fucking have their routes, and also I don't want there to be traffic.
I want to get out in front of the school buses and brake check them on their way downhill.
I want to get out in front of the school buses outside of my car and just change the lives of all those students on board forever.
Am I the weird one for showering every day?
I do shower every day.
No, like I shower every day. I shampoo every other day, but I condition my hair every day.
Oh, I don't shampoo. You still really like that one, huh?
Bumper cars.
I typically shampoo and shower and condition like once a week.
Yeah.
Because I have long hair and I don't want to dry it out. Because
Well-
if you use shampoo and conditioner too much on long hair, it like dries it the fuck out like really quickly.
Yeah, and I know that, but like I have really thick hair, and if I don't do like conditioner every day, it gets like stuck together and it hurts to brush it out.
You get matted. You get matted.
It gets
fur.
matted because my hair's not straight. It's like wavy. It's in between straight and curly. It just like folds in on itself, and like my fucking sideburns right now are curling inward,
Like-
and getting into my eyeballs.
It folds in on itself like the towns at the end of Dark Souls 3.
Yeah, something like that. You fucking freak.
The reason I didn't shower today is because I drove directly from Robbie's house to the office, and then the reason I didn't shower yesterday is the thing I already said. So I showered the day before that.
That's fine. You're not
And
a
I've
you
never-
are not a stinky man. I will say.
Oh, that's good.
After
I appreciate that.
After living with you for a week.
Nah,
No.
I don't smell.
You don't
I have a
smell.
very neutral scent. I will say it's a natural scent. Like I don't smell like cologne, but it's not like it's not a bad smell. It's just like oh yeah, that's. I mean, people smell like things.
Was I stinky? Did I stink?
No. You put on a lot of fucking. I'll tell you who put on a lot of fucking perfume is the girls we were staying with. They fucking.
You're right. Oh my god.
And it wasn't like, oh, this is like choking me. It was just like, oh, girls smell good.
Oh, there's a girly. There's a fragrance in the Airbnb. I wonder who it could be. It was the two women we were living with.
You ever notice how girls smell good? What's up with that?
You ever notice how when I like smell a girl's hair, she gets offended, and I'm like, damn, go back to go back to watching the movie with your boyfriend.
Robbie, tell me I'm wrong.
No, you're not wrong, I guess. I don't know, man.
Why don't you want to be associated with us?
Did I say that?
Yes.
If I put in the Patreon right now, do women smell good? Yes, no. Everybody be like, yeah.
Yeah, because everybody in that every single one of our patrons are fucking freaks.
Just like us.
And most of them are lesbians. So there you go. They're all gonna agree with us.
We have to check the YouTube analytics again. We have to see where we're at.
And no, I've never considered being a never nude. That's the stupidest thing.
I don't.
No, of course not.
That was made up as a joke. Yeah, no, it's the best. Where do we go when we die? Rainbow Road?
Hell.
Who cares?
You're going to hell.
Oh, there you go.
Man.
Not you, Robbie. The person asking this.
The question.
The girl
answer.
reading
yeah,
this is
Robbie,
going to hell.
The girl reading this.
The girl reading. Which fictional animal do you wish you could taste the meat of?
Dragon.
Nothing sapient. So a non-sapient dragon.
Brahmin.
Oh.
Brahmin. Brahmin's gonna taste like shit, dude.
I don't know.
You don't know that.
Well, fuck. This is a good question. I've literally never thought about this. So when you say nothing sapient, I'm assuming Pokemon are just completely ruled out.
Orc woman.
Well, I mean, some Pokemon are more sapient than others. Like a fucking. I don't think like a Magnemite is sapient or like a Magikarp.
I mean, cows can love.
Yeah, that's true. Cows can love, but sapient is like it could have a job, you know?
I mean, horses have jobs. We eat those.
Don't fucking try to pull a Diogenes showing up Socrates on me right now.
What the fuck are you doing? Who are those two fucking people?
Philosophy, baby.
Diogenes is that dude who, when Socrates, when people were like trying to define what a man was, Socrates, very smart, was like, a man is a featherless biped. And Diogenes, who was very famously like just like a homeless fucking crazy dude, who was like a philosopher, but like he was very minimalist, and he like didn't own things, and he lived in a vase. He like went into like a fucking Socrates symposium, and he was like, "Behold a man!" and he held up a plucked chicken.
What was his name?
I didn't get
Diogenes.
that far in Fate Go.
Oh,
Diogenes?
Yeah, you haven't found the cute girl version of Diogenes yet, so you haven't learned all about
Diogenes nuts. Anyway,
Hey.
You have to do this
Orc
to me.
woman. Next question.
You have to do this to me every time. These non-sapient. You want to taste the meat of an orc woman, dude? I mean, me too.
Damn
but
right.
Fuck.
Damn right, baby.
I be eating orc women every day, if you know what I mean.
Brahmin, I guess.
I get down and dirty.
I can't think of anything else. No,
pussy.
Minecraft cow.
Minecraft cow.
Minecraft
Mushroom.
cow. There you go. What's the one true rivalry? Phoenix versus Miles, also.
What do you mean, also?
Because it was also the one true pairing.
No, hey, no. Go watch that VOD. Figure out what the one true pairing is.
Yeah,
on
no
fucking
spoilers.
Robbie's VOD channel.
I think it's up on YouTube right now as we speak.
Go watch the one true pairing.
I'm too lazy to censor that. It's just, who cares? Do you want me to censor it?
No, I don't care.
No.
Okay. How often do each of you go to the dentist? Next question.
You got dentist money?
You got fucking bro. You're so rich. You have somebody who you can go and look at your teeth specifically.
You got dentist money?
That's how often do you go to the ear, nose, and throat doctor? Shut up, dork. I don't have that kind of fucking cash.
I go to the dentist once a year.
Well, yeah,
that's because I had an injury as a child that shattered my jaw, and all my teeth were shaken, and I have to constantly check to make sure that my jaw is still not fucked up.
Play like a skeleton xylophone noise. Because his teeth.
That's my teeth.
Yeah,
that's my teeth.
I think the last time I went to a dentist was maybe 5 or 6 years ago.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I don't remember the last time I went to a dentist.
Yeah, that's fine.
Didn't you go as soon as you got your insurance? You're like, oh, I got insurance now.
No, I got my dick fixed.
Oh yeah.
My mom was like, "Hey, you're not going to be on my insurance in a couple of years. You should like go to the dentist." And so I
You
probably
really should.
yeah.
Take
One of-
advantage of this.
Take advantage of that insurance.
My
right now.
one of my wisdom teeth that I didn't get removed cracked, and it's just been cracked and like chipped up in the top right of my mouth.
Does it hurt?
No, I just like
That's
flick my
fine.
tongue. I just flick my tongue against it, and it's like
From
it's not-
from what I understand, as long
Uh-huh.
as your wisdom teeth don't hurt, then you don't got to worry about it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
I also just kind of want to go under local anesthetic because like fast traveling in real life is so much fun. Like when
Right,
when I
Yeah, sure.
when I had that invasive surgery on my leg and I had to go under local anesthesia. Like I don't know if you've ever done that before. It's like straight up. It's my last conscious thoughts were I don't feel it. No, I mean it's not really happening right now. Oh, I can start to feel it now. I'm in my fucking bed 4 hours later. It was just like that. Like it wasn't even like a blur fade out. It was just like somebody fucking King Crimsoned my life. It was awesome. It was so cool. That straight up, people are always talking about the ultimate high. That's the ultimate high.
did I tell you about what happened when I had my wisdom teeth surgery?
No. Oh wait, yes, you did. You go ahead. You tell it. I was about to tell your story for you.
Yeah, I mean, I had all 4 of my wisdom teeth, and they were growing in sideways, and they were fucking up because what happened to my jaw. So went in for the surgery. They were doing whatever. I remember going under with 1 doctor and 2 nurses in the room. I was like, okay, there's 3 people in this room. I woke up in the middle of surgery for some reason. 2 doctors, the oral surgeons,
Right.
5 nurses. I freak out and start to stand up and like grab something sharp next to me. They had to hold me down, strap me to the chair, and pump me full of whatever to make me go to sleep. I apparently traumatized those student nurses that were there observing.
Not the first, I'm sure, of times you've traumatized people.
No, but I remember waking up and one of the doctors being like, holy shit, kid.
Yeah, you tried to attack the people doing dentist on you, which is cool.
They should have measured it out right, so I didn't wake up in the middle and try to kill somebody.
What questions do you have a good answer for, but no one has asked yet?
That's a good question.
That is a really good question.
I keep waiting for people to ask me about Pikmin 2 physiology in like trivia, because that's my favorite game of all time, and I'm like a biologist of the Pikmin 2 animals or creatures.
Nobody ever asks me for advice.
What?
So
I ask you for advice all the time.
Yeah, but I
Why-
mean, like not regularly.
I ask you for ideas, I think, actually.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I feel like I'm always in the car, like thinking about like somebody asked me this question, I would probably give them some good advice.
That's fair.
I think I would like if people ask me obscure lore about more games, because when I play a game, I just fucking overindulge in it until I'm fed up with it.
Overindulge.
Yeah, so like that's why I know so much lore about like Pokemon and Portal and all that shit.
Devil May Cry.
And Devil May Cry.
I'm sure I have I have like in the car, you know, I'm sure I know everybody does. I'm not even sure. I know for a fact everybody does this. I have situations that I'm like, I hope this situation happened in my head, because I would be fucking locked and loaded, ready to go, just to engage with this conversation and win, which is weird, but it's straight up. It I don't know. It just kind of it stems from that the same place of like, oh, you know, if I like got into that fight that I got in 5 years ago, and they like tried to use the same like liners that they did against me then, I would fucking come back and I would embarrass them, you know?
That's me in the shower.
Yeah. And
I'll waste hours in the fucking shower.
in the
like,
shower, I just look
Thinking
at
about
TikToks.
scenarios.
I make TikToks in the shower. What do you do in the shower, Jackson?
I bathe and then I get out.
Weird.
I take like 15, 20-minute showers and then I'm done.
I love being in the shower until the fucking water gets cold.
I know.
It's the best.
That's why when we were living together, you would wait until you were like, all right, nobody's going to take a shower, and I wouldn't see you for the next like 2 hours.
Yeah. was great. The
You were
shower at the
gone.
Airbnb fucking sucked. It was terrible.
No, it sucked because the bathtub was a weird shape, so you couldn't lay down for 2 hours.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I was able to sit down, but there was like no slanted back end, so I couldn't like rest my back in the shower. Who wants to fucking sit straight up in the shower? You want to in the bath. You want to recline in the bath. That's like the best part of being in the bath is laying down and you're also submerged in water. Anyway, favorite movie you like that objectively sucks or isn't funny?
The first Silent Hill movie.
All the movies I like are awesome and great and don't suck.
The first
Yeah.
Silent Hill movie is pretty bad, but I
It's
really
a
like it.
flawed question there, Asker, because there's no such thing as objectivity in something as subjective as art. So,
Oh my god, just say the movie.
I actually don't know. I mean, I frequently say my favorite genre of movie is found footage horror. So, I mean, found footage horror. It's
Some of those suck ass, you're right.
yeah, I know. But some of them are fucking really good. But also a lot of them suck ass, and I don't care. I'll watch them anyway. Like there was one called The Hangman or something, or I think it was called The Gallows. And it was
The one on the stage, like the drama.
yeah, it was a drama of like. So here's a breakdown of The Gallows. This guy's dad, or like in 1980s, this high school was putting on the Gallows or something. No, it was putting on a play, and at the very end of the play, someone was supposed to get hung from fake gallows, and the guy who was supposed to get hung was like sick, so he had to sit out. And so the understudy came in and he played that part, but something malfunctioned, and the kid was actually like hung from the gallows because there was a malfunction, so he actually died. And then like 20 years later, the son of that guy. Well, this is all, by the way, spoilers for The Gallows, but I mean, I'd be willing to bet that maybe 95% of you have never even fucking heard of this movie, and it sucks anyway, so you don't need to worry about like missing out on much. So the son of the guy who was supposed to be there goes, and he like is gonna fuck it up because like his girlfriend is in the play and he wants to like spend time with her, so he's gonna like go and fuck up the set. And then ghosts happen, and it's the ghost like knows like you're the son of the guy who was supposed to take my place, or I took the place of, and I died because of you, so fuck you. And it's just like kids getting attacked by ropes. For a while.
It's kids getting attacked by like stage equipment, but I think there's two really awesome scenes in that movie.
The final scene of that movie, or the final like scene, like the climax of that movie, it's really fucking cool. It's like of the girlfriend, and she's like in the audience and restrained or something, and then like you see from the audience the light shining onto the gallows, and the son of the guy who was supposed to be there 20 years ago on stage, and he performs the scene, and it's really somber, and then he steps up to the gallows and he's hung and he dies, and it's like a really cool scene.
Okay, yeah, 3 then, because I'm thinking about the one where like as they're trying to leave the theater and all the stage lights just go red, and then they burst through the doors to the auditorium and they look into the hallway and it's pitch black, but then you hear the sounds of stage lights in the hallway like flick on, there's boom, 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 and they all go red. Mm-hmm. Or when they first got onto the stage and a stage light falls and the shadow and the shape is in the same like way as if somebody was being hung from the gallows.
Oh yeah, there are like bits and pieces of cool shit in The Gallows, but ultimately it's also like a pretty stupid movie.
Ultimately, it's a fucking awful movie. It sucks.
But you know, it's I don't know, it's fun. It's a fun watch, especially if you like found footage.
There you go.
Yeah. Robbie, if you were to subscribe to the mainstream idea of a movie being bad, what's a movie that you like that you would consider bad in that sort of limited
Metal
idea?
Gear Solid 5.
That's not a movie.
The movie?
It's not. It
No,
was a
that's a
movie to
movie.
me. Shut up, Dick. Be serious, fucker. And by the way, that was a kick-ass movie. Anyway,
I was
cocksucker.
completely ignoring every single thing you were talking about because I didn't give a shit, trying to think about what I could answer this question with. I have no fucking idea.
Thanks, man.
All the movies I like are good. I don't know.
All right, fair enough.
Whatever.
What's the worst boss in Elden Ring?
We're not going to talk about it.
I'm not gonna just tell you the. Fuck that.
Ask again in a month. Ask again in episode 50.
It's asking, or like
The first one. Like, that's objectively, that was the worst time I had with the boss so far.
I mean, what do you consider the first boss?
The first health bar you see.
But that's like
the
a cool.
tutorial.
That's like a cool boss though.
The tutorial boss.
No.
Well, there are maybe like 3 bosses you could consider the tutorial.
when you
boss.
walk outside and see the tree
No, I know-
sentinel.
Okay.
That's not the first health bar you see. The grafted scion is the first health bar you see.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! I'm talking about the tree sentinel.
Well, I mean, even before that, you could do the tutorial boss, which is the
I'll
Soldier
leave.
of Godric. I'm just saying, dude.
I'll leave.
I'm just saying.
Oh,
and
I will walk out of this podcast.
I
if
disagree.
Hey, why don't you just say to some fucking girls and get some fucking bitches on your dick before you start fucking talking this trash?
Ask again, episode 50, and we'll tell you. What was your relationship to Santa Claus growing up? Like, when did you stop believing? And did you ever try to stay up to catch him or anything?
Santa Claus is still real. Next question.
I would like to answer this question. I think I've talked about this before, but I'll say I kind of just always like knew like come on, there's no way. And then when I was like 10 or like 9 or something, my mom was like, "Hey, let's have a talk," and she was like, "Hey, look, Santa Claus doesn't exist in the way that you think he does. He is real, but he isn't a big guy who lives in the North Pole and delivers presents in one night. Santa Claus is a sort of spirit that sort of comes into people's hearts during the holidays, and it's the feeling that you get when you want to give somebody a gift. That's Santa Claus."
Oh my god.
Mormons be like.
I was about to say, your mom fucking gave you the Mormon explanation of Santa?
No, that's sweet. Come on.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. That's like a cute way to like be like, hey, yeah, no,
Santa Claus is the
Christmas.
Christmas spirit, and
Oh
you
my
feel it all
God.
around you.
Oh, fucking boo-hoo. I had a fucking tender moment with my mom when I was 9. Oh, cringe. Shut up, you stupid cunt. What's wrong with you?
I'm not calling it cringe. I'm saying that I would say that to a child.
Why not? That's cute. That's like a good way to like let him down easy.
You just told the kid Santa Claus isn't real.
Santa's not a person, he's a spirit that invades you.
Don't talk. Well, now you're phrasing it like Dark Souls.
Santa Claus is a banshee that haunts you throughout the entire month of December. That's why you feel like this. This is
Krampus.
your
What-
fault.
I don't live in Germany. I'm not going to tell my kids about Krampus.
I think I just like watched too much TV. So like
And
I
people,
figured
like,
like
made
I
jokes.
found out that Santa Claus wasn't real. Like
Yeah,
just by
because there's too many jokes of like kids being like, "Oh, we can't let the kids know Santa's not real."
yeah.
Family Guy.
But I do remember like when I got to like a certain age, I knew Santa wasn't real. My mom like knew Santa wasn't real, or knew that like I knew.
My mom was really
my
small
mom
woman.
knew.
She knew.
And I remember like we were in the car. She was like, "Oh, well," like we were talking about something, and she goes, "Oh, well, you know Santa's not real, right?" And I went, "Yeah." And then for some reason that made me cry. Like my mom being like, "Well, I mean,
Oh,
you know
man.
Santa's not real." Like I did know he wasn't real, but like I
You
feel
were,
like
you were
that
admitting
was
it
like
to yourself.
like that was like a moment where I felt like my childhood go away. I was like, "Oh,
no, Robbie.
I'm no longer a child anymore." Like that was kind of like what that felt like. I was like, "Oh man."
You made fun of me because you wish you were let down easy like that.
I didn't make fun of you. What? You took that so fucking personally.
I explained it and you started laughing.
Because it's funny.
I laughed at your Mormon parents' fucking explanation on what Santa is.
It's so funny, dude. We're not
And
making
I
fun of you.
stand by it. Go fuck you. Fuck you and your fucking parents. How's that
He's
sound?
jealous. That's why he's getting mad.
Anyway,
You're mad. What are you talking about, you cunt?
I grew up with older
Problem?
brothers and a mixed background of fucking Italian Catholics and Middle Eastern Jewish people. So like Santa wasn't really a thing.
Fair enough.
I mean, like once my younger cousins or my nephew was coming around, and like my dad dressed up one year and took a picture as Santa, like walking into our front door, and like gave it to my nephew and was like, "Look, Santa actually came." And I'm sitting there at the counter like, "You never did any of this shit for me, you motherfuckers."
Didn't like you tell? Didn't your parents tell you like, hey, like I know we don't talk about Santa, but like you can't tell the other kids that Santa's not real
Yeah.
or something? Yeah. All right.
Yeah, they sat me down and they're like, "Look, we know we saw you, like we know you were watching us put the presents out. We know like you saw Dad eat the milk and cookies, whatever. Like, yeah, you know, Santa's not real. You can't tell the other kids." Which my response was, "I'm gonna tell the other kids."
Did you?
No.
Oh, okay, good.
I just said that to make
you
them
just didn't
mad.
like you didn't like being told what to do.
I still don't like being told what to do. My parents tell me, don't tell the other kid Santa's real. I looked them dead in the eyes and went, I'm going to tell the other kid Santa's not real and it's your fault.
I've had a few Jewish friends who've told me like, oh yeah, it was like my mission as a child to like ruin Santa for everybody else.
Nah, man.
What's the most powerful animal based on vibes alone? Kangaroo.
Monkey.
I was just, like ape.
Yeah,
Strong.
like, have you ever seen a video of any sort of fucking primate, dude? Like,
It
come
is terrifying.
They go to
It's
war with
terrifying.
each other.
You can feel every single emotion from like a single monkey video. The vibes on monkeys are immaculate. That is the fucking long and short of it, baby.
I've seen a video of a group of fucking apes taking down a huge predator with sticks and rocks. they fucking like herded around it, hit it in the head with rocks repeatedly, and then stabbed it with sticks.
That's fucking girls' night, dude.
Girls' night.
Girls' night. Vibes alone, monkey. Easy.
Vibes alone.
What would you do if you saw Bigfoot but you had no proof? Like, would you tell anyone?
I got a fucking smartphone. Take a picture of it.
Yeah. What do you mean I don't have proof? Smartphone's dead. Now then what?
I would get an injury. Like I would get like a slash or like a bite or something.
So you would go up and engage with Bigfoot in order
Yes.
to take on bodily damage?
Yes. So that way there's DNA proof.
Robbie?
Yeah, I'll probably just enjoy the moment.
I would just doubt myself. I wouldn't be able to be like, I saw Bigfoot, because I would be like, did I see Bigfoot?
There's things I've seen where I'm like, well, I'll just keep that to myself, and then I enjoy my life.
Robbie's seen God.
Is there one thing that's like you've never told anybody you saw because you figured it was like, yeah, I'll just keep that to myself, that you'd be willing to share on Liars4Hire?
I saw a couple fucking in the alley when I was walking around Seattle one day.
All right. Well, we meant like more like cryptic or paranormal. That's just like Seattle.
I saw a couple fucking on a hillside in Portland, and they were under a blanket, and they thought they were being really inconspicuous. But like I could tell.
You should have walked up to them and been like, "Are you guys having sex?"
I was a kid, so that would have been a great.
I was like,
thing
"What?
to do.
Like, pull the
Are
blanket
you
away.
guys
What are they gonna
having
do?"
sex?
Like,
Well, thanks
Yoink.
for sharing. Thanks for sharing that. I thought you were gonna be like, oh yeah, one time I saw a UFO in the desert. Nah, you just saw people having public sex.
Sorry, everyone. Ghosts aren't like you can't see ghosts. Sorry, I haven't seen a UFO. No, sorry, I don't know. Like, what do you?
Damn, lame.
Oh well.
What is your dream remake of an old game? Bloodborne.
Star Tropics.
No, Tulip is perfect the way it is.
MVC2.
Yeah, Bloodborne.
SVC1, SVC2.
Straight up, I don't think there's. I think most games that I like that are old are like perfectly fine the way they are. I would just like a PC port of Bloodborne.
I wanna play Marvel 2 again.
I want a Nintendo-made Star Tropics that plays like Uncharted.
That could be cool. Yeah.
Bloodborne came out 8 years ago.
So yeah, like I said, an old game.
You're crazy.
Retro game.
People were born after Bloodborne came out that are now in like first grade.
Do you know the Wii came out like now around the same time that the NES came out when the AVGN started doing videos?
Yeah.
Duck
I
this.
think about that a lot. Duck this one.
Duck this one. Play that video.
Duck this one.
I think about like, oh, do you know that fucking from now to Cleopatra, the time was like Cleopatra to like fucking the conception of the earth, which isn't true, but like, thinking about time in that way. Hey, we haven't been around that long. It's crazy.
Time ticks away.
Honest opinion on Animal Jam and its relation to it with its fan base, including the Jambassadors. I don't know what the fuck that.
No
I don't
idea
know
what
that
you're
is.
talking about. This is a fucking
No
pipeline.
fucking clue
This
what
is you
that
opening
means.
a pipeline to us.
Fun online animal game.
Animal Jam
Is a safe, award-winning online playground for kids. Nope, that's
Become
not.
a Jambassador.
Have no take.
None.
I don't
not for
care.
me.
I don't care. Sorry. That was one of the royal suckers too who asked that one. Sorry, I don't
Looks
care.
like one of those old Adventure Quest mini games that they tried to take off the ground, but it didn't work.
It kind of
Become
looks
a
like
gym ambassador.
it's a fucking Neopet ripoff. Like, what are you gonna do?
I mean, whatever. People love Neopets. Fuck it.
Favorite mollusk? The mussel.
The oyster.
What's that one that eats the Doritos?
I think that's a trilobite.
That is a trilobite.
That's not even
Yeah.
a mollusk.
No.
Yeah, super not a mollusk.
That's a crustacean,
Is
I believe.
Is a snail a mollusk?
Yes.
Sea snail?
I like snails.
Actually, I like snails. Yeah,
I like
snails-
oysters,
snails.
but just for the taste.
I also like oysters for the taste.
I said mussel just because it's the only thing I could think of.
That's fine.
I like giant ancient mollusks because they look cool.
They're massive
They're
and creepy.
It's like the giant ancient mollusks are the ones that like they're like squids but they have shells.
It's a
awesome.
jellyfish.
A jellyfish is not a mollusk. A jellyfish is like fucking nothing. Jellyfish should not be considered. Jellyfishes should not be considered fauna. They're fucking plants. Fuck jellyfish. I hate jellyfish. I stepped on one and I got traumatized as a kid. That's why I hate them.
That's fine, whatever. I stepped on a
I
crab.
got scared. Crabs are not mollusks.
No, but I stepped on a crab claw on a beach in Connecticut and it fucked up my foot.
Did you get scared?
Yeah, because when I lifted my foot up, the crab was still in my foot and moving around and freaking out.
When I was a kid, we swam out in the middle of a lake, and when we were out, like, because like you know how sometimes they have like the docks that like float in the middle of the water.
Yeah.
We swam out there, we were just chilling there, and then when we went to go back, there was a giant snapping turtle circling the dock.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
And our parents thought we were making it up.
Mm-hmm.
So like we swam back like desperately, and then they were like, see, there was no snapping turtle, and then right when they said that, it like jumped out of the water and tried to bite the person who said that. I never in my life, still to this day, the most vindication I've ever felt.
Sick. That's awesome.
Somebody could have said dragons aren't real, then a dragon would come and chomp somebody's head off. Like that, like as a kid, I was like, see, parents fucking don't know shit.
They don't know a fucking thing, dude.
Idiots.
The first time I realized my parents were fallible is I think the first time I gave them advice and they took it, or like no, it was like I was like, I think you do it. They were like trying to fuck with a touchscreen in like 2006 in like some. I think we were like on a cruise ship. And we were like checking in or whatever, and they were like, "This isn't how you do this," and I was like, "No, it totally is." And then they're like, "No, it's not how you do it." And I was like, "No, look," and then I did it, and they were like, "Oh shit, that is how you do it." That's when I realized like I can become more than them, you know.
Oh, I can get stronger.
Oh, I'm stronger than you. Yeah, I felt that when I became the house IT person when I was fucking 10.
I would be willing to bet that happened to all of us pretty early on in life.
Yeah.
How many fucking printers I've set up in my life.
Real quick
Same.
before we move on to the next question, your lake story reminded me of a lake story, which is why I never go swimming in lakes anymore. Which is when I was like a kid, my brother, I was like, I don't like how I can't see like the floor. It's gross. And he's like, oh yeah, if you feel yourself like step on like a face, just like run and get out of the water as fast as possible. And I never went back in that lake, and I'm still sometimes too scared to go swimming in lakes where I can't see the bottom. Because I was convinced that I would like wake up dead people and mud men.
Here's the thing. We understand my childhood kind of sucked.
Mm-hmm.
Your fucking older siblings are assholes.
No.
My older siblings never did that shit to me. They were so nice to me, and we have such good relationships. Your older siblings are like the fucking worst people I've ever heard.
No.
You're adopted, by the way. We had a brother before you. You're adopted.
Well, it was a sister. That was my brother.
We had a sibling before you, but they're gone now. So mom and dad adopted
and
you
they
to
died,
replace
and we
them.
liked her better. Her name was Ruby, by the way. They did that.
If you
times.
step on like a dead person in the lake, run as fast as possible because they will kill you.
And sometimes my sister would hang me over the banister at her house.
You know what my older brothers did?
What?
When I was frustrated with a game, they would sit down with me and be like, "Here, I'll watch you and see what you're doing wrong and tell you how to help you." And then they would give me advice and tell me how to do it, and I got better at games because of it. Or I would be like,
love my
"I'm
older
really
siblings.
hungry," and my oldest brother would go, "I'm hungry too," and grab his car keys and goes, "Come with me real quick and just get me McDonald's."
Didn't they like also beat the shit out of you sometimes though?
We beat the shit out of each other. We were all on the same level of strength. It didn't matter.
We were all on the same power level.
We were all on the same power level. We loved each other. We still do. We didn't convince each other that we were fucking adopted or like we would wake the dead.
I still love my siblings. The only reason you've heard these stories about my siblings is because those are the only like noteworthy stories.
Yeah, because they suck. They're awful.
One time, I've always hated Cheese Whiz. And then when I was a kid, we were like visiting somewhere, and my brother was like, "Hey, do you want some whipped cream?" And I was like, "Yeah, I want some whipped cream." And he was like, "Okay, close your eyes and open your mouth."
My
And I was like,
God.
"Okay." And then he squeezed Cheese Whiz into my mouth, and I threw up and I got in trouble.
Oh my fucking God.
But it's okay because I stole from them. So
I'm not in the wrong here.
it's the circle of life.
As children, your siblings were dicks.
I was an only child.
Robbie was an only child. He got to fucking
I know, it
experience life
shows.
all on his own. What the fuck does that mean?
It shows you can't tell me that you can't tell that Robbie's an only child.
No, I can't.
I totally can. It's so obvious to me.
No.
Where do you see the channel in a year? If you could have worked on any video game from the past, what would it be? If you had the chance to tour Pixar, would you?
I know.
What are you doing?
I know.
What are you doing?
No,
What are you
that's
doing?
all. That's
These
all
are-
their questions.
Yeah, that's 3 questions from the same person.
What? So? What? Let's answer the questions.
Okay. I don't know. I just wanted to finish the message.
All right. First question was, where do we see the channel in a year?
Where do you see the channel? Oh, you just deleted the Discord.
Yeah, I said I was.
I guess so. In the year, I don't know, more of the same. It's
more-
not getting any better.
I don't know. I want to go back to uploading 2 videos a day again if we could, but if not, I'll keep on track.
I feel like it'll get a lot easier when it's just like, hey, it's Thursday. This is like the day that we do this, and then everybody like comes over to like hang out at the house, and we have like a bunch of physical games, and like we have snacks and stuff.
I will be the first liar to leave Liars Club.
Probably, yeah.
Within a year.
Yeah.
Oh, so
If
mark
Robbie
your
doesn't want
calendars,
to do it
everybody.
anymore, that's fine.
Get excited.
Just get someone else.
It's fine.
Robbie
can guess.
Robbie famously hates this channel.
You should have cycling people in Liars Club.
You keep telling me
every year cycle one out.
Yeah, we just like pull a year one Game Grumps every single year.
Yeah.
Where every single year. Hey, on the 20th. That's the anniversary of when we launched the channel. So
Yeah,
be
get
ready for
ready.
that. Get
New
excited.
liars.
I think in a year, the podcast will go from, we'll still have audio, but I think it would be fun to like film it and have like a nice little setup.
You got set money?
Yeah, I feel like in a year we could.
You have set money. Within 6 days, you set up an entire set.
It was hard to do.
For your little fucking thing.
It's-
but you did it in 6 days.
It's a year's time. I would like to still be doing this in a year with my friends.
Yeah. I
No,
wanna
not
still be
me.
doing this.
You want to leave? You can fucking leave then. Get the fuck out.
Robbie is here for the paycheck, and that's it. When his fucking
Famously
401
here for the paycheck.
when his 401k clears, he's out of here. dude.
Hold on. I'm pushing my mic. Robbie, do you really not want to do this in a year?
No, shut up. Come on.
I'm sorry. All right, we're back.
We're all in
next
the same
question.
room right now, actually. We didn't want to.
Yes, we're all holding each other's hands. We you know that thing in movies where it's like, all right, hands in, everybody, 1, 2, 3, Wildcats.
Liars Club.
We just do that for the entirety of the podcast, so we're all on the same wavelength.
I think it would be cool
Yeah.
to film the podcast and do them as like a fun little video.
We're gonna do live action stuff within a year. We'll have some live action stuff on the channel.
I think it would
that,
be
that
fun.
I think it would be fun too. If you could have worked on any video game in the past, what would it be?
Portal.
If I could have worked on any video game in the past,
Yeah, like if you were like if you had the opportunity to be on the development team of any video game, as you are now with all the knowledge that you have, what video game would you have wanted it to be?
Dead Rising 3.
Oh, because it
So
would be a
that's
good
it?
game.
So that it could be a good
It'd be a good game.
I mean, as long as we're thinking in that sort of venue, Paper Mario Sticker Star.
Oh, wow.
I would have fixed it. I would have killed Shigeru Miyamoto so he couldn't have fucked it up. Because he did. Hey, have you ever wondered why your favorite games, all their sequels are like they completely divulge and they're like different and bad? It's like 9 out of 10 times it's Shigeru Miyamoto's fault.
Maybe.
Yes.
Yeah, he like fucks up. He like comes up with the greatest ideas for video games and then he fucks up the sequels. Usually because he's jealous because a different development team comes and brings him on and they like do it better than him.
Tony Hawk.
What about you?
Tony Hawk Pro Skater 5.
To keep it from fucking up.
I would fix the Pro Skater series. Hey, we would if I worked on the 5th game, by this time this year we would have a 6th one.
We would have a 7th one. It would have become a good yearly release. If you could make I'm putting in the chase question now. If you could make any video game series be a yearly release, and they have like Call of Duty money, so they're like always quality. What game series would it be?
But like good, like just quality, like visually, or is it like a good game every year?
Like it's a good game. There's like budget behind it. There's manpower behind it. What game?
I don't think I want that. I hate the Call of Duty release model. I'd rather wait. I really
Ask that question again.
If you could have any game series be like a yearly release, what game would it be? And it has Call of Duty money. It has manpower. It has funding. It has recognition. You don't have to worry about marketing because it's already got recognition. What game series?
Half-Life 2 episodes.
You would make multiple Half-Life 2 episodes more than like the 3.
Oh,
Smile.
Yeah.
There's a lot more of that story to tell.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, well if we're going down that vein, I think like
Or like Sam and Max episodes.
yeah, don't make them racist.
There was 2
No,
That you remember.
that I remember.
I would do it a la like Silent Hill 2, where it's like it's not tied to the Silent Hill story. It's just these like it takes place in Silent Hill, but it has nothing to do with the main storyline. It's just this nice contained little story that happens in Silent Hill. Mm-hmm. And I want it like that, like an anthology series.
I would do Strong Bad School Game for attractive people.
Wow.
Yeah, some adventure game. You know what I mean? Like a nice like.
Oh, Wolf Among Us then. Fuck you.
Yeah, I mean,
Among
hey,
Us!
all 3 Telltale games. There you go.
There you go. They fucked up over themselves so bad. Telltale had it fucking locked
We should
and
play.
loaded.
We should play a Telltale adventure game.
No.
on Liars Club.
No,
and it
there's-
should be Jurassic Park.
There is too much talking in those games.
Jurassic Park.
I'll play
Dude.
with Robbie if you don't want to.
What
Thank
the
you,
fuck?
Jackson.
I
fuck
like the Telltale Jurassic Park game.
I think maybe I'm just because like the Telltale games, like we would have to stop like it's like haha yeah, and then what? Hang on one.
No, we could talk over it. There's subtitles.
Oh come on now, you're supposed to listen to those games.
No, you're not. You're supposed to read them.
maybe
They're a
you
fucking
are.
point and click text game.
You crack me up, little buddy.
You crack
If you
me
had
up,
a
little
chance
buddy.
to tour Pixar, would you? No, I don't really care about.
Yeah,
that.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I would love to.
I don't really care about. There are some places I'd love to tour. Pixar is not one of them.
I would
What-
love to tour Pixar.
When I was a kid, when I grew up, I wanted to be an artist, and then when I figured out that was too broad, I wanted to grow up to make comics. And when I figured out that I couldn't do comics, I wanted to be an animator. So of course I would like to go fucking walk around Pixar.
It would be ecstatic because even when I was young, I wanted to do like voices and make comics. So yeah, I want to fucking tour Pixar.
That's fine. I mean, I hope you have fun. I
will.
We will. Robbie and I will.
Stay tuned for the Liars Club Pixar tour vlog. It's coming out.
We're
this
gonna
year.
we're gonna have a camera. We're gonna point it at every single computer screen we see, and if
Toy Story 5.
any leaks come out,
Toy Story
you can say
5.
Liars Club was the one to do it.
Monsters
There you
Inc. 2. Monsters Inc. 3.
If you could be cast as any superhero for a movie, who would you play as? I don't think there are enough. I don't think there are enough fat superheroes that I know about.
The Joker.
You could. I mean, you
The Joker.
straight up, Chase. You could be anybody. It doesn't matter. Those characters.
Not
those,
Superman.
Those characters are meant to be molded and morphed into new things. Like, don't fucking fall under the like.
What's in that can?
They have to look like this. What is in that can?
It's the delicious lemony lime flavor of Sprite.
Nice.
I don't really like any like superheroes that would want to like be.
Do I have to be a superhero? Can I just be a superhero? Oh, well, yeah, they say superhero. I was going to say if I could be any character in a superhero movie, I would want to be Condiments King.
Yeah, that's fine. You can be the condiment king.
Yeah, Connor, you can be Condiment King.
Yeah, but he's a villain, though.
Doesn't matter. You can be the condiment
Deadpool.
king.
I want to be Deadpool.
Is it if you could be cast as any superhero or in any superhero?
It says if you could. They say if you could be cast as any superhero for a movie, who would you play?
We're gonna take the liberty here and change your question to if you could be casted as any character in a.
If you could be any
superhero
superhero
movie.
character.
Any superhero or comic character in their film.
Deadpool. I think Deadpool.
You want to be Deadpool?
I'm bad at casting myself.
Joker for you, Robbie.
You think I'd be a good Joker?
I think you'd be a funny Riddler.
You think I'd be a funny? I could tell you
I-
a riddle.
I think each of us individually would be a good Riddler for
A
different reasons.
different type.
I
want
want to be the Penguin.
You could be the Penguin.
Yeah.
The Penguin now in the Robert Pattinson Batman has the fucking like stereotypical accent.
He's in that one? Oh, I didn't even know he was in that one.
Yeah.
That's cool. I need to go see
There's
it.
there's a bunch of villains in the new one.
Sick.
And Colin Farrell fucking plays him.
He's not Italian.
No, he's not, but he does a really good Italian accent.
What the fuck?
He does a
It's not
really good
it's
Italian
not, he's not
accent.
called the
First Mario and now this?
Yeah,
Bro,
dude.
he's not it's called the Penguin, not the Penguin.
That's the Penguin.
I don't know. I think I want to be like Jason Todd, Robin to Red Hood. I think that'd be a good transition.
If I was a superhero that wasn't in fucking Batman, I would be...
Catwoman.
I kind of want to be Spider-Man, but
Everybody wants to be
Spider-Man.
Hey, anybody can be Spider-Man. Anybody can put on
I
a mask.
know, but like, I want to be a good Spider-Man.
Let me be...
No, I want to be Ben Reilly. I want to be the Scarlet Spider. There we go.
I'll be Star-Lord.
You can be Star-Lord. Oh my god, that'd be
I
funny.
want to be a guy that flies around space.
That'd be
I want to
funny.
be a guy that loves his Christian daughter and his Christian wife and fucks his Christian wife missionary.
You want to be Bible Man?
You want to be Hawkeye?
You want to be
No, I want to
Hawkeye
be Chris.
or
I
Bible
want
Man?
to be Chris Pratt. Yeah, I want to be Hawkeye. I like Hawkeye. Hawkeye's cool. You hate Hawkeye.
Dad,
You hate Hawkeye.
you're a boomer.
Dude, you want to be like who's the actor that plays Hawkeye? Jeremy Renner or whatever.
Yeah, with his own Jeremy Renner. I want to have my Jeremy Renner app.
You want to be the Jeremy Renner moment where you beat your wife and then almost get fired from being Hawkeye?
What?
That happened?
Yes.
He did that?
Yes.
Oh, damn. Sorry, Jeremy
Get
Renner. I can't
drunk,
like you
say a
anymore.
bunch of obscenities, and then beat your wife.
Oh, Kramer moment.
Dude, Kramer moment.
Kramer moment.
Famous Liars Club Kramer moment.
Put up the Kramer moment logo.
Oh man.
All right, check it out. Video games you hate / are ambivalent to that everyone else seems to love with a passion that you can't understand.
Oh my God. You know what? Hey,
the
hey,
list.
Ask her. Thank you so much for this question. We're gonna take it back a few questions. This is the question I wish people would fucking ask me.
Go. Please answer this first.
Persona.
There it is.
You can't even tell why?
Oh, I could tell you why.
There we go.
Well, no, they're asking that you they're asking a game that you can't understand.
You understand and you hate.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I can't understand it, so I hate it.
No. You can't understand why everybody else
Why
loves
people like it.
Oh well,
Yes.
I know why people like Persona.
Go ahead.
it. Uh-huh.
I don't get why. No, see, this is a hard question because most of the games that I hate, the reason why people like it is because they're horny.
Yes.
So like I could say that about pretty much every single video game.
yeah, sure.
Here, you know what? I'll help you here, Robbie. In lieu of Atlas, I don't like Catherine. I don't get Catherine.
What?
I don't get it.
What's wrong with Catherine?
It's Cubert, but it glorifies cheating on your spouse.
It glorifies cheating on your spouse, and then
It's
in the,
Hubert, but cheating on your spouse is awesome.
and then in the upgraded one,
Yeah,
there's
base, dude.
a new character storyline that's super transphobic.
What, in
GTS.
an Atlas game?
In an Atlas game,
I love
transphobia.
my giantess cheating on girlfriend. I love my giantess side hoe, Catherine with a K.
I don't know, man. I don't like Catherine. I don't get the appeal of it just because it's fucking horny.
It does seem very esoteric and weird.
Dota 2.
What are you talking about? You love League of Legends.
You are
yeah,
going to,
I love League.
You're gonna get a message.
I love League.
You know
I love
exactly
League of Legends.
which one of our friends is gonna message you and be like, "Get on Dota." I'm gonna
I think
tell
that
you
game
about
is
Dota.
balanced like shit, but like I always enjoyed all the characters in it. Dota 2 is impossible to control. There is not a single easy way to move your character in that game and understand what's happening on the rest of the map. All of the characters fucking blow dick. All of the items blow dick. The shopping system blows dick. The fucking fog of war blows dick.
What about
everything
Blitzcrank?
in that fucking video game? Blitzcrank is in League.
Oh, my bad.
Pudge is in Dota,
I love
and he's
Blitzcrank.
voiced by John Patrick Laurie.
What?
I love Blitzcrank, dude.
And he's like, punching time, and he throws a hook and he pulls you in.
No.
What's not to love about that?
What's not to love about it? He sucks.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Everything about Dota fucking sucks. It sucks.
I can't really answer this question because I like get it. But I'm a hater. Like, don't get me wrong. I hate Kingdom Hearts. You know,
Well,
Why do people like Kingdom Hearts, Chase?
Yeah, why do you
Well,
think people like
Kingdom-
Kingdom Hearts? Tell me why you think I like Kingdom Hearts and Persona right now.
I didn't even ask you to put you on the point about Persona.
No, I'm putting myself on the point because I think it's funny and I want to hear your reason.
I think you like Kingdom Hearts because the story is touching
No.
and the beat 'em up gameplay is fun.
No.
Okay, then why do you like Kingdom Hearts?
Because I get to have a power fantasy in Disney World.
And you get to fuck it. You got to
No.
fuck Donald.
No.
You got to fuck Donald Duck.
No.
Oh.
I get to do
Okay.
I get to do cool fucking combos in ancient China with Mulan.
I
Friday Night Funkin'.
Friday Night Funkin' I'm fucking get and I hate it. You're right.
straight up, I also don't get Friday Night Funkin'. We talk about how much we fucking hate Friday Night Funkin' all the time on this podcast. That's hardly a fun answer, but like, yeah, Friday Night Funkin'. Like, first of all, it looks like shit. 2, it's like rhythm games. That thing's made in fucking Flash. I like every single piece of Friday Night Funkin' footage I've ever seen. Like, the fucking arrows are like clipping, and it seems laggy and imprecise. Why the fuck would you make a rhythm game in Flash? Like, it's such... It doesn't... I don't get it. Kingdom Hearts, I don't get because I don't get why anybody would want to have a power fantasy in a Disney world.
I get to do sick combos with Mulan.
Ever since I was a child, I, like, haven't been able to, like, feel anything about Disney because it's, like, so universal and ubiquitous. It feels like trying to play with a toy from a Happy Meal, because it's like, yeah, it's a toy, but like it feels cheap and lightweight, and also I know for a fact there's only like 8 of them, and like 10 trillion other kids have this exact same toy. This isn't like a special toy. This is like a toy to throw away.
What about
That is how I've always felt about Disney properties.
What about Persona then?
You want to fuck your teacher?
That's the 5th one. What about the 4th one?
You want to fuck a detective?
Well, that's the 4th one. What about the 3rd one?
I don't know anything about the 3rd one.
You want to fuck a robot. That's it.
You want to shoot yourself?
No,
I don't know.
You want to fuck a robot, and you're depressed.
What's the one where the guy shoots himself
That's
and he
the third
like
one.
gets a stand?
That's 3.
Oh.
That's 3.
Okay, yeah. So there you go. You want to fuck a robot?
Here's the deal. 3, you want to have sex with a robot. 4,
Yeah, I guess.
you
You want to have sex with a detective?
you want to have sex. You want to have sex with a detective and boys. 5, you want to have weird power fantasy student teacher shit.
2, you want to have sex with Hitler.
2, you want to have sex with a neo-Nazi.
Oh my god. Can we move on?
1,
No.
1, nobody played 1.
Metal Gear Solid 2, Dark Souls 3. No fucking idea why people like those games. Those games suck.
I will kill you with a brick.
Bad
If
games.
you could have
Metal Gear Solid
if you could
2?
Wait, hang
yeah,
on.
fuck MGS2.
Fuck you.
We already answered this person question. Well, this person asked the Animal Jam question, and we'd like kind of give a non-answer for that. Should we give him a different?
Yes.
Yes.
Answer any questions. I don't care.
No, but like we only get like one. Everybody gets one.
We just answered fucking
Did
3
you,
for
did
a
you say
royal.
They were like did you say they were like a royal person that asked
this
the
one's
Animal Jam
this
question?
one's also a royal. All right, if you could have a DVD of any piece of video, any video or any piece of media like Vine, YouTube, still image with shitty music behind it, etc., what would it be? I want a Blu-ray release of Fesh Pins.
I
with the original name in the corner.
Yeah.
want the 20, if you can find it, the 2017 Vine compilation of My Name Jeff. I want that 23-minute and 47-second video burned to a DVD and put in stores.
There's a lot of old YouTube animations that I really like.
Mm-hmm.
So to give an actual legitimate answer, I would like a high quality Blu-ray version of the TV show. Otherwise, My Name Jeff, high quality, but not the movie that it's from, just that scene.
I want a copy of 576.
Nah, you can't get that.
Fuck you.
It's not on sale.
If not that, then I would love like a box set of that guy who films himself every day for 3 hours sitting and smiling.
Yeah, that'd be nice to own.
Like I would never put it in my DVD player ever. I would just love to have it on my shelf.
I want every like Maker Studios daily vlog that was uploaded ever.
Yeah, there you go.
want a VHS copy of Evo Moment 37.
Yeah,
I want to.
I want
it unmarked.
I want the camera that was filmed on.
I want it unmarked, and I want somebody to go, "Hey, what's this tape?" And I'm like, "Oh, sit down. We're gonna watch this." And I put it on, and I want to see the lights turn on in their eyes and them smile and realize what we're watching. and
favorite. Oh god, I was gonna say favorite dream that you've had that you can remember.
sex with your mom.
Sex with your mom.
Sex with Jackson's mom.
No, Chase originally said sex with his own mom. Chase said he wanted to have sex with his mom.
About? No, I didn't. Fuck you. What's your favorite Transformer? BuzzFeed.
Jazz.
Oh, what's the oh fuck, what's that one called?
Bumblebee.
No. It's the
Rumble.
one that's got like a purple head with one eye.
Oh, Jack and Daxter.
No.
I like
BuzzFeed,
I like
that's his name.
Soundwave. Soundwave's pretty cool.
Is that the one I'm
Shock-
talking
I
about?
think so. Yeah.
Shock Off. I don't know.
I'm
I don't know.
talking about Shockwave.
You're talking about Shockwave.
I don't know what trans. Oh, I actually almost gave you the right answer. I said Shock Off.
I like Shockwave.
I don't know.
I like Soundwave.
I like those Transformers that are like littler Transformers that live inside the Transformers, like the ones that turn to like a radio or whatever. I like
Is
those
Soundwave
ones.
the one with the cassette
Yes.
tape player? Yeah.
Soundwave's
Favorite
cool.
problematic YouTuber? Not know yourselves do not count.
Favorite problematic YouTuber? Ooh.
I don't think I can't say mine.
You can say yours.
No, I
yes,
can't.
you can.
But
We recently
what-
watched their television show.
You can say
What?
it.
No, I can't.
Yes, you can.
I'm not
Whose
not
TV
going
Whose
to
TV
say
show?
it.
Whose TV show did you recently
I'm
watch?
not going to say it. I'm not going to say it.
Censor it.
I
My
don't know.
answer to this question, there's a bunch of old YouTubers that like. One day I would like to make a video series about this. Chase was talking about it, of just like old YouTube like that we were inspired by. Bum Number One's Put It in Your Mouth, which was a cooking show, where him and his friends made food. Specifically the first season, because the second season they did a Kickstarter for, and then the co-host that was on that went fucking crazy and like threatened to kill him, so they had to do the rest of the season without him. But I always remember those fondly. I definitely don't recommend watching them because there's many a skit that do not hold up.
Oh yeah.
But I
think-
remember them fondly.
I can say just because of because I grew up on a lot of these people, I just like straight up a lot of people can't really say they didn't know better. I straight up didn't know better because I was like 10 when I watched people like that.
They made
and
jokes
so-
like they did on South Park.
Yeah, like fucking like Whitest Kids You Know. I love Whitest Kids You Know. A lot of their jokes are terrible, like really really awful jokes. But in terms of YouTubers, I don't know. I can't really. I cannot think of any. Well, I can't think of any that I can say.
You love Only Plays.
No, I don't. No, I don't.
Yeah, you
no,
do.
I fucking don't.
Chase talks about how much he watches like Only Plays like off of Liars Club.
This
This is
watch
devolving. This is devolving into nonsense. Early Super Best Friends play machinimas when there was a cacophony of slurs being said.
No, those are great.
Those
you
are
go.
awesome.
What's the official Liars Club cocktail?
I don't drink.
Gasoline.
Poop.
Gasoline and poop.
Fucking petrol and blue food dye.
We pour a Seagram's wine cooler into a glass and then spit in it, and that's the.
It's just whiskey on the rocks, but the three of us have to spit into it.
Yeah, there you go.
It's-
That's the Liars Club cocktail.
Yeah.
It's a gallon of Everclear, and after you drink it, you have to swallow a match.
Yeah.
It's a gallon of Everclear, and then after you drink it, you have to
have
swallow
gay
a
sex.
match. You have to.
You have to have gay sex.
You have to have gay homosexual sex.
It's
yeah.
it's
You
a
have
sex
to
on
have
the beach.
Gay
it's
cardinal sex.
The official Liars Club cocktail is called Gay Sex on the Beach.
Gay cardinal sex on the beach in public.
Sex in the 80s.
Yeah. Fucking. The next question is just a picture of what's the Shinigami from
Ryuk.
Death Note? Ryuk. It's a picture of Ryuk, and it just says, "Would you?"
Have sex with Ryuk? No. Would I
No.
get the Death Note and start killing people? Yes.
What's Ryuk?
He's like the creepy looking guy that Willem Dafoe played in the live action version.
The
of Death Note.
tall one.
Yeah, the gangly fucking dude who likes apples.
No.
I would
No.
get the Death Note and just start writing as many names as I know off the top of my head.
It's just anybody, not even bad people, just everybody.
Robert Fergosi, Chase Young.
Steven Universe opinions.
Show's all right.
So,
got a bad rap from anti-SJWs, and up to the point where SJWs also started disliking it.
It was okay.
I like a kids show that like doesn't fuck around.
Yeah, I liked it.
It was
Refreshing.
interesting.
Yeah, it was a good show. It was. Everybody who makes memes that are like, oh, Chad Adventure Time, Chad Mordecai from Regular Show, and Virgin Steven Universe. Like they're fucking idiots. They don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Steven Universe is a good show.
It was a good show.
It was a good show. What's anything that you like that you can recommend to everybody, just like in general? Showering after you poop.
All right.
For those of us who poop maybe like once a day, not like 4 times a day like fucking Robbie does. Showering after you poop is extremely refreshing. It's great. It's a great feeling. You have to wipe. I'm not saying wipe off in the shower, you fucking animal. But I'm just saying, like, it feels like you're fully clean. Hey, maybe that's why I don't smell. It's because I always shower after I poop.
Do you only poop like twice a week?
No, I've actually, ever since I moved back from Japan, I've been like, do I just like hold it in? And I've just been like pooping every day now.
Probably because your toilet was so small in Japan.
Your body was just so used to just shitting non-often that you're just used to holding in your poop.
I guess maybe. I don't know. It's gross to talk about.
Yeah,
Awful
well, hey,
conversation.
It's not that my toilet in Japan was small. It's that like the water was so far down that it was like halfway down the fucking pipe. There was like no water in the toilet. I think probably because I didn't have to pay for utilities, and so they just like made my water bill like really small. One time I left my shower on for 3 days and I didn't realize because I was sick. And I didn't get an email about it, but I was like, "What's that noise?" I don't know. And then I was like, "Oh shit, the shower's been on for 3 days."
did you
crazy
plan to
because-
take a shower?
No, I was sick in bed.
But
I
when
think
you turned the shower on.
well, when I turned the shower on, no, you know what happened is I got out of the shower and I threw up and I went to lay down because I was so lightheaded, and then I just forgot to turn it back on or turn it back off. Which is crazy. I must have been extremely delirious because my apartment was like literally less than 200 square feet. What about you guys? What's some advice that you can give to everybody for just like anything, or not advice? It's something you could recommend to anybody, just at all, or everybody.
Get a journal.
Sure, yeah.
Do
you have a journal?
I do. I have 2. One that I started writing in 3 years ago, and one that I started writing at the beginning of the year that I stopped writing in after about a month. And I can't wait to write into it again because I have a lot of things to say to it. It feels good if you have things going on in your life, it feels good to just have an avenue to say it in. Mm-hmm. I say a lot of the time, like, screaming into the void is like good, like just getting whatever's in your brain out, and so you can say it or write it and visualize it and kind of make your feelings known. Because like if you got something brewing up in there and you can't tell it to anybody, you could just tell it to nobody, but make sure you tell it. Like, make sure you say it, because that's how you know, like, okay, well, I have these thoughts and feelings that are brewing in my brain, so let me try to say them. And then when you say them, you go, well, that doesn't sound right. What do I actually think? And then you actually think about what you're saying.
And if you're someone like me, who they think too much about what they write, like when they write something down or when they type something out, they like think about too much and they go back and editorialize it. Do an audio journal where you just say it out loud, because the rambling sort of stream of consciousness is also very. That's how I journal. Is I have like a little file, I have a folder on my computer. Of just a bunch of like ramblings that I have, and they very often help me very much, and they help me sort of reason things out.
Record your thoughts.
Yeah. Jackson?
You ever try a mango before?
Mangoes are good.
Try a
Would you
mango. Explore.
Try a mango?
Try new things.
Try new things.
Try new
There you
things.
go.
The worst that somebody can say to you is no thank you.
Or
If you-
security.
Or security, or get out of my house, get out of my house, get out of my house, nightmare,
Try new
nightmare,
things
nightmare,
within-
nightmare, nightmare,
try-
nightmare,
try-
nightmare,
try-
nightmare, nightmare,
Try new
nightmare.
things within reason. And be scared of the world.
Be scared.
What to each of you is the most underrated Pokemon?
Quillfish.
Underrated?
Quillfish is pretty cute.
Farfetch'd.
No, Farfetch'd is not slept on.
Yanmega. The Dragonfly.
Farfetch'd was slept on before Sword and Shield.
True.
Chimchar.
Chimchar's
Still
not. That's a starter.
Not
It's a
slept
starter,
on.
but everybody is always like, "Oh, Chimchar is the weakest starter from 4." It's totally
Politoed.
Politoed.
I love
Polytoad's kind of sick.
Politoad's sick, but it's slept on because people prefer the Poliwrath for whatever fucking competitive reasons.
Yo, hang on.
Yeah.
I want to do a fucking an action round real quick.
Action round.
Check it out, everybody. Action round. What are your favorite starters from each generation? And here's a little thing for reference. I'll go first. Squirtle, Totodile, Trico, Chimchar, Snivy. And then I don't care about the rest, but I'll do them. The little frog thing, I forget its name. Litten and
Fruki?
Grookey. Yeah.
Fruki? Froakie?
Froakie? Oh yeah, that's his name. All right, Jackson, now you. Just fucking fire him off.
Oh, fucking Bulbasaur, Cyndaquil, Mudkip, Turtwig, Snivy, Chestnut, I don't know what the
Chestnut, yeah, that's right.
Chestnut, out fucking Rowlet, and fucking Grookey.
All right. Robbie?
Charmander, Cyndaquil, Mudkip, Turtwig, Pignite, I think it was the one
Yeah,
there.
something like that.
Piglet.
I like the cat because it turns into Fennekin.
The fox.
The fox, yeah. Litten and Grookey.
All right, there you go. Thanks, guys. Hey, completely earnest. I appreciate that.
There you go.
Next question. If you were to give one piece of advice to yourselves when just starting Liars Club, what would it be? Don't do
Quit.
Don't do 2 episodes a day. You can't handle it yet.
Don't play Mario 3.
Don't play Mario. For the love of God, don't start with Mario 3.
I mean, I started later.
Don't burn bridges with certain YouTubers.
With Griffin McElroy.
No,
No.
I will continue to burn bridges with YouTubers.
No,
That's like my
before
favorite-
before you came on, Chase and I burnt a couple of bridges.
Don't cash a check your tush can't bounce.
Your tush can't bounce?
Don't waste the Aaron Hansen cameo
Don't-
so early on.
Bounce your tush on a check.
We shouldn't have done that. We shouldn't have done Aaron Hansen. I legitimately think that barred us from ever collaborating with the Game Grumps or any Game Grumps affiliates, which
Why
I
would
think
you
is
want
really
to?
funny.
Whatever.
I don't know.
Who cares?
That's a big get though. We're like within orbit of each other. Our orbits are are congruent with one another.
I wish we did it like at episode like 30 or something, so that way more people could have seen it and gotten pissed off.
Yeah, probably.
That would have been so much better.
I bet only half of you have seen the Aaron Hansen cameo, and we're not going to tell you what episode it's from. You're going to have to go find it.
It's a single-digit number.
Fantasy or sci-fi? And favorite of said choice. Sci-fi, Fallout.
Fuck. Fantasy God of War.
Sci-fi Futurama.
All right.
I'm the only one into fantasy now, I guess.
I mean,
No, fuck
fantasy's fun.
fantasy. I hate high fantasy, dude.
Well, like I like the new God of War.
I mean, I'm not a gigantic fan of fantasy, but also I like, I like Bloodborne. I like, Dark Souls. I don't know. I'm not a big fantasy boy. I say that, but I really liked Harry Potter when I was a kid. I can't really like it anymore just because on account of all the things it's associated with, but I used to really like it.
Yeah, like the Vietnam War.
Yeah, that's the thing that it's associated with. Is because J.K. Rowling was a big proponent of the Vietnam War. She made money off the Vietnam War. You know that?
She probably did.
Is that true?
What are your favorite shows right now?
I'm not watching any shows right now.
Sitcom.
Awesome. I just finished Peacemaker. Peacemaker's cool. I started Superman and Lois just because somebody recommended me. Like, no, he's not a bootlicker in this one. I'm like, all right. And I started watching and I went, oh, he's just an idiot. He's an idiot wife guy. That's exactly what I wanted.
That's
because
cool.
like the first scene you seen with him is he saves somebody and then like the person's like, I'd really like your costume. He's like, oh, thanks, my mom made it for me, and just flies away. And I'm like, yep, that's what I wanted. I wanted him to be just a fucking idiot.
Just a fucking moron mama's boy. It makes
Yes.
sense.
All Elite Wrestling.
Yeah.
It's the one show I watch consistently.
AEW.
Breaking Bad.
Yo,
It's
you
not a
see
show
that
you're
new
watching now?
See that new
No,
episode of Breaking Bad?
You guys see the new Breaking Bad this weekend? Get that shit out of here, fucker!
One of my favorite vines is that Gabriel Gundaker vine. It's like, you see this about, oh, you heard of Breaking Bad? And he's like, yeah, you haven't seen it? No, I've seen it. Oh, damn it. What are you guys talking about? Oh, Breaking Bad. Breaking Bad, you haven't seen it? No, I've seen it. Oh! This guy who really wants to show people Breaking Bad. Yeah, I don't know. I also I'm not really watching any shows. Every so often when there's like a big new Netflix show, I'll usually go and watch that. I got into Squid Game. I got into Midnight Mass. I can't fucking believe that happened to Squid Game, dude. I cannot fucking believe it. You're the one who recommended it to me, and you're going Squid Game.
I know, and it sucks. I'm one of those people. I'm one of those people now that's like, yeah, Squid Games got oversaturated, and now I'm sick of it.
Yeah, no, it's so sad because the first time I heard that I was like,
super cool.
That's so cool. It's haunting. And I was like, Squid Game! Ah! And I'll laugh at it. I'm not saying I'm above those people. It's just unfortunate, Midnight Mass should have come out 2 months after Squid Game, so it could have gotten the time and the limelight that it deserved. Because Midnight Mass is better than Squid Game, I think.
I'm thoroughly surprised that after I said hey, you should watch Midnight Mass, you went, you know what? I will.
Yeah, and it fucking rocked. I love Midnight Mass. Again, I have to reiterate to anybody who hasn't seen it yet. I love Squid Game. Squid Game was great. Midnight Mass is better. Go watch Midnight Mass. It's still on Netflix. It's a fucking phenomenal series, completely self-contained. It has a beginning, middle, and end. There's not going to be a second season just because the whole story is told. Anyway, use me as your pass to talk about Elden Ring. No, we can't.
No.
We can't. We're not going to. I'm sorry. Ask Elden Ring questions on episode 50. Sorry. We're not going to spoil it for anybody. How do I get into watching wrestling?
Just watch
AEW. Find some friends who will watch it with you. No?
The way I got into wrestling was I had a friend who I knew just say hey, have you do you watch wrestling? It's like, oh, I used to, or it was a thing that was it was kind of around me when I was a kid. And I had them just sit me down and just show me one of their favorite matches. And sometimes it takes one great match to get you into it. Sometimes it doesn't. But if you're watching with friends, or you're kind of watching from the sideline, seeing what everybody's getting excited about, if you see one wrestler that kind of piques your interest, then you go, this one's a little bit more unique than the other ones. I would love to learn more about this one. Just try to follow their storyline by watching or by following. If you could find one wrestler that you have even just a modicum of interest in, then because of the way that wrestling works or the way that storylines work, you will get into wrestling.
You will,
Because it's like I'm watching this indie promotion, or I'm watching this show every single time it comes on because I really want to know what happens with this wrestler. And then while you're doing that, you're also just watching wrestling. So like you will get into wrestling if you have one wrestler who you're super into, and then like, oh, all this stuff's going on, or like, I'm just gonna watch it for this one wrestler, and then I'll probably just miss out on everything else. And then when you do, it's like, wait, what happened on the last episode? Why is this happening? And then you will get into wrestling. You will find the one wrestler you really enjoy, and then that will just get you into. You will then start learning names of other wrestlers.
For me, I'm still kind of like on the precipice of liking wrestling. The one thing that like got me into watching it every week with my friends was very much like Robbie just said. I found somebody to root for.
Yeah.
That person for me is MJF.
Maxwell
Jacob Friedman is better than you, dude. That's one thing you gotta know.
And you know it.
And you know it.
Here's I had 2 revelations with wrestling. One was I joined in on wrestling night in our group chat, and I was like, hey, what's going on? And Robbie went, hey, Jackson, do you know about Orange Cassidy? I think you would really like Orange Cassidy. And I was like, all right. And I did my research, and then he came out and did his shtick, and I went, yeah, man, that's the guy for me. And then recently when we were watching the fucking pay-per-view, I had another revelation. It was the CM Punk MJF dog collar match. I was watching it, and I, in earnest, went, is this gay? Is wrestling gay?
Wrestling's gay.
Wrestling's
super
pretty,
gay.
Wrestling is fucking gay. Yeah.
And people put it blatantly where it was like I was Homer Simpson in the fucking lesbian bar, and I just went, wait a minute, there's no fire extinguishers in here. That's my experience with wrestling, where I just completely, it went over my head, and then eventually it hit me that like wrestling's fucking gay, dude.
Here's the thing about wrestling. It's like you come for the high flying spots and the injuries, and you know, you find your wrestler and you get into them. You stay for the storylines. So like you get drawn in, and it's like, oh man, this is cool. I like seeing these two people go head to head. And then by the end of it, you're still saying that, but you kind of have more of an appreciation and you kind of know more about it. On the other end, it is just 2 dudes beating the shit out of each other,
and they're sweaty, and they're almost
sweaty,
naked,
and they're like bumping their heads together, and they fucking hate each other. So it's like at the beginning, it's like, oh man, this is gay. And then as time goes on, and you start to, you know, learn the history of these wrestlers, and you understand their backstories, and you know, what brings them to have these interactions with other wrestlers. You could watch these matches and really appreciate just how fucking gay they are. It's gay. Wrestling's gay. It's awesome.
Wrestling is gay. I went in caring about one wrestler, and I walked out now caring about Orange Cassidy, Jungle Boy, Luchasaurus, and CM Punk.
Yeah.
I have another one. I have another piece of advice. If you're like me and you're not so much into the sports part of sports, and you still want to get into wrestling, don't watch the matches. Watch the promos. Watch the character interactions, because when I finally like figured the first time I ever like, and this is about MJF again. The first time I was ever like, oh man, I gotta see this match was just like a couple of weeks ago when MJF came out and he fucking cried. This heel, this person that everybody hates because he's like a snooty rich boy. He came out and he fucking tore out his heart in front of everybody. And I saw the crowd in real time go from booing this natural born heel to cheering for him as loud as they could. And I was like, oh my God, I have to see this fucking match.
Yeah.
It was so fucking awesome. It was phenomenal.
When I was getting back into wrestling, way younger than I was now, the promo that same kind of deal that made me go, oh, I really appreciate this wrestler. I really like what they're doing. Ironically, was the CM Punk pipe bomb. So like, yeah, sometimes it just takes one really good promo for you to understand, oh shit, this is actually awesome.
Yeah. This is the final question from the patrons, actually. Favorite food?
Pizza!
Steak and mashed potatoes.
Probably like fried chicken.
It's a toss up actually. Steak and mashed potatoes or a waffle with strawberry on it, bacon and hash browns, which I actually had last night.
I can literally eat pizza whenever I want. But like
It's because he's Italian. He can just conjure it up from his thoughts.
my like when I think of like foods that like are my favorite foods, kielbasa and rice-a-roni. That's a comfort food for me. I love that.
Yeah, all right.
A beautiful combination.
Terrific. And that is all of the questions from the patrons.
Nice.
Just because we're a little over time, just because I don't want people to think this is a pay to participate thing, let's also get some questions in from Twitter real quick before we end.
Oh, I'll record for fucking 2 hours.
I'm down. Let's keep going.
Sure.
Yeah, let's keep going.
The only reason I would like to keep 2 hours because editing the podcast takes a lot of time.
Nah.
No, it takes. It doesn't take any time for me.
Yeah, Jackson's really good about so far track record. Jackson's really good about editing the podcast really fast.
Yeah, that's true. Jackson has wasted the least amount of his time editing the podcast. That's
No, my Bloodborne episodes went up on the day they were supposed to.
Fuck you. What's your code phrase someone should tell you if they're stuck in some kind of time loop / paradox and need your help getting out of it?
Help me.
Just drop my full name. Like, just say my full name.
Just start talking about my exes.
Don't do that, or I will leave you there.
I'll probably know that you're for real.
I'll leave you there. Don't do that.
So this is, I'm assuming this person comes in and they're stuck in a time loop and they have to tell, because presumably on a previous loop, I gave them something that's like, okay, you've convinced me. This is how you instantly convince me next time, so you have more time to, solve this. And so this is the thing that I don't tell anybody, and you can fucking, you can use this to activate me.
Mm-hmm. Sleeper cell.
I
love you.
I love you. No. Oh man, this is hard. I'm trying to think of one that's like not just like an inside joke, I don't think I would say something traumatizing or like a fetish or something. I'm just like I'm just trying to think like what's a
like my mom's maiden name. Just like drop that or something.
No, because like that's information they could like find still.
No.
Fake JonTron Skype account.
I know what you meant by that.
I also know what you meant by that.
There you go.
Oh no, and then I could be like, I would say like a dead username. I would say a dead username, or I would say somebody that I interacted with when I was young on the internet.
Y'all are stranded on an island. Each of you only have one item with you. How do you use it to help you survive, as well as build a civilization?
Clock 9, kill myself. Let the ants use my body to build a bigger fucking anthill.
What was the question?
Satellite phone. Stranded island, one item. What do you do?
Do
you have? Satellite phone.
But to rebuild society on a like a fucking deserted island?
I'm not fucking. I can't do all that shit. I'm fat. I don't care. I'm getting off this island.
Boat.
Boat with full gas tank.
Boat with solar power.
Nah. If like honest answer, I'd bring like a fucking like a multi tool, like one of those like here's 50 multi tools in one thing, and I would just use that to start like going at it.
I'd get one of the rare 5. There were so this is interesting. I think in the mid 2010s, the Spaghetti Factory gave out 5 gift cards where it's just like you can come to Spaghetti Factory anytime you want, free food forever. Just you get it. I would get one of those so I didn't starve. Favorite fictional detective?
Batman.
Columbo.
Darkwing Duck.
Fuck. Well, I forget his name from Invincible. He's a demon detective. And the only reason he's not serving his sentence in hell is because he's solving other crimes. And every crime he solves, it takes time off of his penance in hell. I forget his name.
His name's like Grunto or something.
I don't know.
I know he speaks in third person. Or no, I think he speaks in like second person.
He speaks he speaks in third person. He's voiced by Clancy Brown.
Yeah, there you go. Did you guys ever watch that Bakugan? Did you guys ever watch Bakugan Battle Brawlers back in the day?
Yes.
Me and my friends just started watching it out of nostalgia, so I think I've been thinking a lot about these incredible round creatures and how they like to kill each other for fun. No.
Yes, and
I did not. Uh-huh.
Yes, Chase didn't watch it. Robbie for sure didn't fucking watch it. I had the.
What do you mean?
Bakugan?
Yeah.
You watch Bakugan?
You watch Bakugan?
No.
Fucking exactly.
It's after your time. That's what I'm saying. It was after my time. Yes, Bakugan?
Bakugan was like 2007.
Yeah, 2007. You were like what, 22 by then?
No.
Holy,
I was like 14.
holy shit, dude.
Well, I mean, at 14, you're not going to get into the new fucking Pokemon anime. You're not going to get into the new fucking, what's it called? Concho? No, it's the, Shoujo? What's the one for kids?
Monster of the Week.
Shonen. You're not going to get into the fucking newest shonen battle anime at 14.
You don't know that.
You didn't want, hey, you didn't. So, obviously. What's a shonen battle anime that you got into in your mid-teens?
Uh-huh.
Prove me wrong, Robbie.
I got into Puzzle and Dragons when I was a teenager.
That's a game.
So it's Pokemon.
Suck my dick. Most niche interest?
Bakugan.
What was the question?
What's your most niche interest?
Bakugan.
Yeah, Bakugan for me as well.
Circuit bending, probably.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm like a conformist, so I don't know. I don't really have niche interests, I don't think.
You have a niche interest.
Handstand, hands-free, cum.
TF2 marketplace trading. I
That's
guess.
niche.
That's pretty niche.
Yeah.
Every time you talk
That's not
about
like
it, I fall
baseball.
asleep.
Like, yeah, it's like that's.
Yeah, I don't know. It's. I mean, do you mean niche on like the global scale or niche within like the area? Like, because like it's hard to imagine something that you do as niche when you spend so much time doing it. You know.
What's something you can't really talk to like your friends about?
Street Fighter expanded universe, Star Wars expanded
You could talk
universe.
to me about that. You know that you could talk to fucking so many people.
You talked to Cloudberry about that.
I talked to Cloudberry about what?
The Street Fighter lore.
No, I talked about it with Nifty, and Nifty went, this sounds made up."
Talk to me.
I talked about how Ryu should be dead because he listened to that episode and went, "Explain to me how Ryu should be dead," and I explained it to him, and he went, "This sounds made up."
He dies.
Yeah, he dies.
Nifty was
Street
like,
Fighter 4, didn't he?
Three.
Three.
He has
Third
he
strike.
has an evil Ryu costume in 4 with the scar he got that killed him from Akuma. And when Kage shows up in Street Fighter 5, he has the same fucking scar where Akuma killed him in Third Strike. It doesn't make any fucking sense.
For me, giantess porn.
There you
What
go.
are y'all's current biggest interest / fixation? Bakugan?
Giantess porn.
Giant test porn, probably.
Giantess porn is also, yeah.
That's a pretty big interest.
I mean, Elden Ring. I'm going to answer for all three of us because whenever I'm like, hey, are you guys ready to record? Typically it's like, yeah, I'm depressed, or yeah, I'm playing Elden Ring. Chase, do you not lock your door? In a past episode, you said when you lived in Japan, people would just walk into your apartment all the time. Yeah, I didn't lock my door.
Do you lock your door now?
Well, I don't have to because I live in the middle of nowhere.
If you leave our front door
So
unlocked,
no.
I'm going to kill you with a brick.
I mean, also there's like a big gate in front of our house that automatically closes. So I mean,
no.
in that sense, yes, because you
Is
need a
the studio
passcode.
locked?
Yes, the studio is locked. So yes, I lock my door.
I
will
lock
lock-
my doors now that I think about it. But that's
Yeah,
because
I-
I have like roommates, so like there's always somebody like home.
Well, no. Well, I went that when I left. I for those for the timeline. For those keeping track of the lore. This morning I left your house. To after we did the one true pairing thing, and I went downstairs and I had to unlock both locks on your door.
Well, I mean, because it was nighttime.
Well, yeah, that you can.
Everybody,
That counts as
everybody was
locking
going
your
to
door.
sleep.
Yeah, well, there you go.
And also, I didn't lock the door. Somebody else did.
When we were at Ghost Planet, when it was all of us in Seattle for the week, and we came back out, me and you, Robbie, specifically went to go get the pizza for dinner, and we walked up, and then you went back down. You're like, "Oh, I gotta go get some from my car," and you went, "Who locked the fucking front door?" And nobody said anything. I think I did it on accident because it's a habit of mine to lock doors behind me.
Hey, real
straight
quick,
up, it was me.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
This is for Robbie specifically.
All right.
Okay.
Am I a familiar enough face at this point where I don't need to knock on your door when I come to your house anymore? Or
You
should I still knock?
100% have to knock on my door.
Okay, I was gonna say because like for a lot of people, you know, it's like yeah, I mean, you don't have to fucking knock. Like, come on. Yeah, I was just checking. I was wondering if we were there yet. We're not.
No.
There you go.
Never.
Yeah.
Even in our
What do you
own
mean, no, never?
even in our own home, nobody's allowed to just walk through the front door.
What do you?
Sometimes
I live there.
So do I.
People are like,
I'm not
if-
gonna fucking knock on the door.
if I could trust people who like have come and went like 100 times, then it's like, yeah, whatever. But like even friends that I know who is like, nah.
Nah.
even if you know I'm coming.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Chase, I feel like there was a miscommunication. I don't mean you knock to enter our home. I mean you're not allowed to tell anybody
Okay.
they're allowed to just open the front door.
I thought you were saying you have to knock to enter your own house.
No,
I was extremely
I'm saying you are not
confused.
allowed to tell anybody that they can enter our house. They have to knock.
Can I if when they knock on the door, can I be like, come in?
Yes, if you know who it is.
Hey, there you go. Fine, easy. When are you gonna release the Lyra body pillow? Within a year, probably.
We still have merch.
Would you want that?
I mean, yeah, I think that'd be. I think if we make a Lyra body pillow, we have to make it disgusting. Like
No.
we have
Viewer,
to-
comment below. Would you want
It's
that?
gonna be stained and disgusting and smell. We're gonna spray it with fart spray.
It's gonna come pre-stained. Every Lyra fucking Dakimakura is gonna come with its own bespoke stains because we're all each of us are gonna sleep on a pile of the of them, and so we're gonna leave our own unique stains. So you can choose from the 3 stenches: Robbie, Jackson, or Chase.
Mine's probably gonna have blood on it.
Yeah. So there you go. So be
Do we
excited.
have a
for that.
Lyra titty mouse pad? How hard would it be?
That's
to make
not
those?
hard.
Like extremely easy.
I've been talking with the people that do our merch Threadless. They're willing to do embroidered hats because I'm trying to do my own thing. But now I'm like, what else can I ask of them?
I like embroidered hats. I do not like hats that just have like ironed on patches
No,
because that shit comes
no,
off
because like
immediately.
I wanted to do the free hat, but I want it embroidered on.
Can we do
That could be cool.
beanies?
We can probably do a beanie.
Beanies?
We can do beanies on Threadless. We need to like sit down and actually start thinking about a wave 2.
We gotta do
Wanna
we gotta
do
do
a
fucking wave
beanie?
2 of merch. When are you gonna release the? I read that one already. Is there a reason to play older Pokemon games in the modern day, or should I just pick up Legends Arceus if I want to experience Gen 4? Yes, yeah, absolutely. Just no, do not go fucking emulate Pokemon Platinum.
Yeah. Play whatever Pokemon you want.
Straight up, Pokemon games have not been good since Sword and Shield, and people would argue not since Sun and Moon. People would argue not
Sword and
since
Shield.
Black
Sword and Shield is bad. Sun and Moon is bad.
I liked Sun and Moon. I enjoyed Sun and Moon. People would argue that fucking X and Y weren't good.
Shut up.
Like honestly, I think the last one that people I think all unanimously agreed was good was like Emerald.
Yeah.
And then after that, everybody was like, I like Gen 1 more.
Pokemon Red and Blue are still like really fun times. Like you will play through. No, those games
No.
are fun.
This person is saying like, if I want to play a Pokemon game, I would not start with Red and Blue because those games are fucking hard.
No, start with those games.
Yellow. Fuck it.
If you're okay with grinding, if you're okay with grinding, then sure, start with Pokemon.
Yeah.
Fucking Emerald. The first game that it like kind of tones down the grinding is I think Gen 4. And then from Gen 5 and on, I'm pretty sure the EXP share is just like a default item that you
And
get.
I hate it. And I fucking hate it.
Oh, it's an option.
No, it's not. After
yeah,
Sun
it
and
is.
Moon, it's not.
Oh, lol. Yeah, so I yes, there is absolutely still reason to go back and play those old games.
Yeah, I'd say you could play whichever one interests you, whichever one you're like, oh, that one has a cool box art. I'll play that. If you want to play the best Pokemon game ever made, emulate Pokemon Heart Gold or Soul Silver.
Yeah.
Those
probably.
are every single person on the planet can tell you that is the best Pokemon game.
It's
hands down.
on the best engine and it's of the best gen. So like, you know, If you're gonna ask me, which I know, well, hey, you are actually asking me.
You're asking.
Yeah. I would emulate Renegade Platinum, which is a ROM hack of Platinum, which is I would say also Platinum is like a big contender for like what people might consider the best Pokemon game. And it Renegade Platinum opens it up. It adds you have the global decks immediately, so you're not just limited to the local decks. I think it revamps the gym leaders. I think it adds like the later types, like fairy type and shit. It's just a very good hack. Oh, also it lets you catch all of the event Pokemon. So like fucking Dialga and Arceus or Dialga you could always get, but like Arceus and Shaman and shit like that. They're all like things that you can go do in the world. It is the most open and accessible version of Platinum. It's a little difficult, but also like, I think it's worth it.
It's pretty epic.
Yeah. What bands / music genres have been most influential on your psyche, or just kind of fave music recently? Most influential, toss up between Saint Pepsi and Graham Cartna.
I mean, I guess.
And these two are gonna have to think about it longer because they listen to more music than me.
I don't know.
I don't listen to music.
I also don't listen to music. That's the thing.
Recently, it's been like Nell Word and fucking Mickey Darling and shit like that. But when I was younger, it was the typical like System of a Down, Rise Against, and Korn and shit like that.
I just listen to the radio.
It is. I think the person okay, there is one person who influenced my taste, but I kind of don't want to say him because they're a piece of shit.
Who?
They're I'll take it out. It is regrettably who is
that.
Yeah. Okay, I was afraid you were gonna be mad at me.
No.
Hey, that person made music that affected a lot of people.
Yeah, they're yeah. Do you think I should censor that or
Yes.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, yeah, I'll censor it, but
it's also not their name anymore.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. But yeah, no, that they're the reason that from the ages of maybe like 11 to current, if somebody asked you broadly what's your favorite genre of music, I would just be like electronic music.
Yeah, a lot of people could say the same.
Yeah, there you go. Are there any characters that you want to like but have one problem that kills your enjoyment of them?
Nagito.
What's their flaw? Name it.
Literally just fucking the constant trying to be like the irritating character. If they weren't trying so hard, I think it would be cool. Just like, oh yeah, this weird character. I think they're nice. They're funny to be around. But no, I fucking despise them.
CM Punk.
Fuck you.
Because he tried to go against my boy MJF.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fall on tax. Fall on tax head first. Fuck you.
L plus ratio plus fall on tax.
A character I would like, but there's one glaring flaw.
Yeah. It's like you want to like them so bad, but it's just, you can't overlook this.
Superman. I wish they weren't written constantly as like the stoic Boy Scout bootlicker.
I could say the same about Captain America. Well, Captain America gets kind of edgy a little bit.
Well, Captain America, like, he's like, I stand for true freedom, and then like in the modern day when the government's acting up, he's like, I don't represent this. Are you kidding me?
Well, I think there was a recent comic where he like beats up a cop because like this isn't.
Yes.
Yeah, like you're a piece of shit. Fuck you.
There's a couple of recent issues where both Captain America and Punisher beat the shit out of cops.
It's awesome.
I don't. There's a character that like I like, but like they have like a flaw with them. Like I think I would still like them.
Mm-hmm.
They're a character. Like I don't gotta really care. I like Samus Aran, I guess.
What's wrong with Samus Aran?
Don't like a redesign.
Yeah, all right.
What's wrong with her redesign?
She used to be cool.
She was cooler before she took off the costume.
Her Metroid Fusion look was so rad. They fucking retconned it.
I still have a comic, Jackson, with your name on it. It's I don't know what it is. It's like Midnight Manor or something, and it's of like a skeleton in like a detective outfit or something.
The skeleton came out.
Yeah, you do have that.
Yeah, it's I got it at an antique It's not the Antique Pavilion in Seattle, but it's an Antique Pavilion in Lincoln City, Oregon.
I got a reset era thread for you.
Oh yeah.
Remember Bowsette? Well, meet Egg Ma'am. Oof warning.
I'm gonna.
I would love to bring. I would love to take you guys to Lincoln City sometime.
You still have the Lighthouse manga, don't you?
Oh yeah, I totally do have the Lighthouse manga. I have.
That was supposed to be for my birthday 2 years ago.
I have. Oh no, it couldn't have been 2 years ago because it only aired in like 2021, right?
Yo.
No.
In Japan.
Can we put oof warning at the end of this episode's title?
Why? What?
Oof warning.
Why? What?
I'm ignoring every single breath of air you're exhausting.
Ever since you said egg ma'am, I've just tuned you out.
Every
This
particle
episode's just
gonna
be called
oxygen
oof
is
warning.
fucking
Oof
wasted.
warning, dude.
We've had to.
Would you fuck off?
We've had to. You're not even paying attention anymore, you cocksucker. Will you guys come with me?
You were talking about something that I wasn't.
Will you guys come with me and spend some time at Lincoln City with me?
What's
Yes.
Lincoln City?
Lincoln City is a city on the coast in Oregon coast.
I don't care where we're going. I just want to spend time with my friends.
Yeah, Robbie,
as long as I don't drive.
I'll drive you. I don't care.
All right, yeah, I'll do it.
I guess. I actually recently looked it up because like the coastal city that I've spent the most time in is Lincoln City, and I've been like, I hope I can still get out there when I move, and it's only like I thought it was gonna be like a 7-hour drive. It's like a 4-hour drive. It's still completely accessible from Seattle.
That's a day trip. That's a weekend trip.
Oh, that is a weekend trip. Yeah, absolutely. I love Lincoln City, and I think you guys would like it too. It's a very sleepy tourist town, it's just, I don't know. It's just a very cute town. There's like a bunch of antique stores. It's really walkable. And yeah, I'll take you guys up to Lincoln City in the next 3 years or something.
Fuck it.
What's each of y'all's favorite Pokemon? And there have been too many Pokemon questions, I think, today. I'm sorry. Oh no,
we're gonna gatekeep this content.
No, hang on. There's a second half
Okay.
to this question. We're gonna go with that second half. What's your favorite stand?
Like
That's
in
a good
general?
Like in general.
Like in general.
I like King Crimson a lot. I specifically because of the way they handled King Crimson's ability for the first time in the anime. It was so cool. In the anime, the first moment that King Crimson like activated and they realized it activated was edited in a way that was so fucking cool. It made me shiver and I had to like rewind and watch it again. It was so sick.
Because of can I have two answers?
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
I love the hand because it's technically the strongest stand ever.
Oh yeah,
but it's given to Okuyasu,
who's an idiot.
And my actual favorite stand is Hey-Ya from Steel Ball Run.
Oh yeah, that's pretty good.
I specifically started reading Stone Ocean because I wanted to read part 8 or part 7 because everybody says that's the best part.
Hey-Ya is theoretically again one of the strongest stands ever.
And it's called Hey Ya.
It just allows the stand just allows a character to do something. It's so fucking funny.
That's so cool. Fuck.
The stand user's name is Poco Loco.
It's so fucking good, dude.
Fucking love Hey-Ya, dude.
I have a couple, but like I really like Sticky. As much as I do not like Part 5, Sticky Fingers is pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. President.
What's it called? Fucking Zipper Boy?
Zipper Man.
Yeah, Zipper Man.
Zipper Man. Sticky Fingers. Mr. President. I fucking love Mr.
Coco
President.
Jumbo.
That's from part 7, right?
That's still from Part 5.
Oh, okay.
Mr. President is so fucking funny, but I think like overall in general my favorite, I still gotta go with fucking Stone Free.
Stone Free is pretty sick, yeah.
Stone Free is like still one of my favorites. Or like Yo-Yo Ma.
I also like Cheap Trick. That's Cheap Trick is funny. Cheap Trick is fucking hilarious. Where it's just if somebody looks at your back, you die. That's hilarious. That's the funniest thing in the world. I fucking love Cheap Trick.
What was
We
What
should
was the
maybe
one-
we shouldn't be giving some of these away. If it's like from part 6 and above, we probably shouldn't be like telling exactly the specifics. Because
Who was the guy in part 5 who walked up to an airplane and died? Was that Biggie Smalls?
I think that was Biggie Smalls.
Meeks,
that
what was his
Biggie
Stan's name?
Was that Biggie Smalls?
It was Notorious B.I.G.
Notorious.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That stands great.
Notorious B.I.G. is awesome. It's like whatever the fastest object is in its vicinity, it'll just kill it.
It can only be activated if the person dies.
So it feeds on velocity. So
Yeah,
like,
that's right.
Velocity energy or like kinetic energy when something's like moving through the air,
Uh-huh.
and it tracks the fastest thing in the room, and that's what happened. So fucking funny, dude.
Last night I was sitting down with Meeks and I just randomly thought of a Sonic song and I started singing it and he was like, "What is that?" And it's not like one of the more known ones like fucking Flying Battery Zone or fucking Green Hill Zone. It was like the way he answered it is like I hummed the tune. And he was like, "That's Sonic 2 Level 4 Casino Zone."
You
It
know
was
how we
really,
did
it was
we did
really
the test
impressive.
with you with Epic Rap Battles of History.
Yeah.
We did that with Meeks, and Meeks got every single Sonic song we put in front of him, except for
That's-
like some of
Jesus.
the Black Knight songs. But
Can-
like,
Whatever.
Ask him. Hum the fucking Metal Harbor. Hum Metal Harbor. See how fast he gets it. Is he in the room with you?
yeah, no, he's well, I'm not gonna do that because I mean,
What?
Metal Harbor specifically is not like a song you hum.
Oh, it.
Also, I've apparently very bad pitch, so I wouldn't be able to properly do it.
Okay. Just
Who says that?
who
you
says
know.
that? Oh. Well, viewers at home, just let it be known. Meeks is good at getting that shit.
Frank Ding it? Well, I already said it was Metal Harbor. She already said it was Metal Harbor. Meeks wants to be challenged right now.
Do what's the one that's
Isn't that Chemical Zone?
No, it's not Chemical Zone. It's from Sonic Mania. It's Studiopolis.
Okay, how about this? The one it goes bam bam ba-da-ba-da-da. Ba-dam, bam, bam, ba-da-da-da. I told you it's not gonna work.
No, I got
Meeks,
it.
what's this one?
This one,
Dun,
it goes,
dun,
bang, bang,
dun,
banana,
dun, dun.
banana,
This is
ban-
devolved.
ban on it,
This is
eh?
devolved.
That's Studiopolis.
Which one?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, he
Which
got
one
it.
does that
Hey,
make
he
say?
got it. Yo,
Yo,
ask him.
You know this one?
You gotta close to your microphone as you could, you asshole.
We gotta wrap up.
Stop me when you know this one.
Soon.
Sonic Heroes, fuck
Anytime,
you.
Meeks.
Would you fucking stop?
Meeks hasn't guessed it yet.
Green Hill.
Oh, okay. Meeks
Woo! He got it.
Can we
What about
wrap
this one?
up, dude?
Soon. Stop!
It's the same one, dude.
What new status effect should be put into RPGs? Horny.
Gas.
Come aggression. Come aggression.
All of those are the same thing to me. If one had to go, Full Metal Alchemist, Yu Yu Hakusho, and Soul Eater. Which
Yu Yu
one?
Hakusho. Fucking Yu Yu Hakusho. Fuck you.
Soul Eater.
Full Metal
Fuck you.
Alchemist, because Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood's better.
Yeah.
How do you know? How do you know, Chase?
I don't know. I stopped watching it through.
We gotta wrap, dude.
I haven't seen any of these. Sorry.
Dude, it's
What's your
almost 2 hours. You want to edit all this?
We'll take it 2 hours. We're at 1 hour 55. We might as well take it to 2 hours.
Fuck it. Yeah, you're doing it.
Chase, would you do actual stand-up comedy someday? Hey, maybe I've thought about it.
He did actual stand-up comedy.
No, that was you. You said now Chase will do stand-up comedy, and I was like, I will.
Just do it
I
in the
like
lines,
Joe.
dude.
Great.
Because Robbie was like, he was like fucking bullshitting because we like set up a microphone for the stream the other day, and I was like, oh, yeah, ask me and I'll do it. And I forgot that I offered that, and then he said, Chase, well, now you stand up comedy, and so I went up and I had to do stand up comedy and I couldn't do it. Actually, yes, I think when I was 10 years old, and only when I was 10 years old, I was like, I want to be a stand up comic. And some part of me still kind of wants to. We've thrown around the idea where like it's just a 45-minute episode where the three of us just do 15 minutes at some comedy club in Seattle, and then we just put that on Liars Club, and I think that would be really fun to do.
If you go if you sign up for an open mic, they will let you do anything.
It's more of a talent. It's more of an American's Got Talent than a comedy show, really.
You could go up there and read it as a fucking phone book, and they wouldn't make you go down.
Somebody would laugh, I'm sure. I think everybody would laugh for the first like 20 seconds, and then everybody would get sick of it.
Nope.
If you could have one guest star on the podcast, and it could be anyone, who would it be? George H.W. Bush. I would ask him why he did 9/11.
Joe Biden.
Barack Hussein Obama, who just got COVID-19 today, actually.
Oh man.
Barack Obama's got COVID. You hear that?
How'd he get COVID?
Oh, some coughed on his mouth or something. I don't fucking know.
COVID penis.
Did he walk around outside without a mask?
COVID
I just
penis
know
from
that he
the
has
mall.
COVID. I don't know, man.
COVID penis from the mall, dude.
I don't know. I feel like we've answered this
COVID
question
penis?
before. we've like definitely answered this question before.
Barack Obama's COVID penis.
How come it call? No, I don't know if this has been asked before, but would y'all ever play D&D? No.
Never.
Not on
Never.
Liars for Hire. We've talked.
No.
We've talked about it on Liars Club. We were never gonna do D&D.
Even if we
on
make
this
it into
fucking
a totally different show, we're not gonna fucking do it.
No. Because it started out on My Brother and Me as just like a special episode, and then they turned it on into like a whole bit. We've talked about specifically like, would you want to do it for like Liars? Because like we could do it for like the Liars for Hire thing. Is like we just have a 20-minute session. The logistics wouldn't work. We wouldn't be able to organize it. There's no way.
It's stupid.
Sorry.
Stupid. I like fucking. I don't want to. I want to go.
It
down
actually
the road.
it like literally makes Jackson mad to talk about.
I don't want to fucking talk about it.
So Elden Ring. If you're nope.
Nope.
Favorite popcorn flavor? Butter. I don't know.
Butter.
Caramel, because I put Milk Duds in my popcorn.
What's your Popeyes? What is your Popeye spinach / that is a food drink that you consume instantly? I think we've been asked this exact question before.
We have.
Soda.
Poop.
I drink a little soda.
Your mom spitting into my mouth.
Your mom spit, yeah.
Last question. We'll do one more question.
Okay.
Best boss from the FromSoft games that you've played,
Best
and
boss.
barring Elden Ring, because if it is from Elden Ring, we're gonna bar Elden Ring.
No Elden Ring.
I think I'm gonna retcon this a little bit. I'm gonna say favorite boss. Favorite boss from a FromSoft game you've played. I think probably Cleric Beast. That is Cleric Beast. It's not the most epic. Well, no, I think it is the most epic fight in Bloodborne that will last in your memory. It's the most epic fight in Bloodborne that has lasted in my memory because it is the only song from Bloodborne that I remember is the Cleric Beast theme because it's just so fucking cool.
Looking Glass Knight for mechanics.
That's a good one.
King Vendrick because of the lore.
Mhm.
That's good.
And the Dancer from Dark Souls 3 because that's the hottest one.
There you go.
Sex, the one that I would have sex with. Yes.
It's one I would have the most sex with.
Probably just Lord
Excellent.
Gwyn from Dark Souls 1 because that's like always fresh in my mind. And like if you do it right, you can summon in the best person in the world to fight with. Oh, so okay, yeah, you know what? Based on summons alone, the Giant from Dark Souls 3 and then
Yup.
and Lord Gwyn from Dark Souls 1.
Yeah.
All right. There you go. So get out there, play. I think if you can take anything away from this episode, play Bloodborne, Dark Souls 2 and Dark Souls 3, Dark Souls 1, and Pokemon Renegade Platinum, and Heart Gold or Soul Silver. And that's it.
Play with yourself.
Those
Try
are the only
something new.
takeaways.
Those are the only takeaways. I hope that if you were paying attention during any parts of this 2-hour episode, I hope it was during those parts. Everybody, thank you so much for watching episode 40 or listening to episode 40 of Liars for Hire. I have always been your friend, and I will always be by your side. I was joined today. I was trying to say
Parasocial relationship
The
strengthened.
parasocial relationship is stronger now.
I was gonna say I as always, but I accidentally said I have always. I as always have been Chase Clown Depot. I was joined by my friends Robbie Dude and Lumber Jackson. Thanks so much for coming, and
Come by next week. We'll definitely be here.
We'll be here.
we will.
And I'm
We're not
your littlest brother.
Travis McElroy.
And I'm Aaron.
Bye.
It's the Liars for Hire. It's the Liars for Hire. It's the
Liars for